everybody. Just getting this going here. It's just setting up. It says it's they popped into showing somebody getting ready with a mic. I don't think we were supposed to see that, but they popped back to the main page. So I just got my controller here in case I have to turn it down because it could come in loud. I'm not sure, but pretty excited to watch this event. So I'll give you guys a little rundown of what I know so far. This is the fighters who will be in the competition. Tonight we have Andre Thibault, I could be screwing that up, Chris Lockhart, James Brooks, Caitlin Big Snake, Caitlin the Chief Big Snake, Ryan Devine, Corey Ali, I don't know, his name's hidden by that helmet of his, but Ali trained there, then Justin Bull Schmidt. So we got those ones, and then they also have what looks to be tonight in the event is grudge matches. Corey Viking Johnson versus Travis the Loose Cannon Check. And then we have Aiden Bow Jawbreaker Cornell versus Justice Haymaker Smoke. So those will be, I believe, 2 grudge matches they have. This is all I know so far. Again, I saw the video online, rented the pay-per-view, and it's starting up. This is at the Outlaw Saloon in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Longtime former Philadelphia Flyer and NHL player. We're sitting here, John. It's going to be an ultimate test again for that crown. Who wants to win that crown? We have a 7-man tournament tonight. We'll get to the reasons why.
Well, the 7-man we just showed you.
Yeah,
it's going to be
a great venue, guys. We're looking
great event. I think I like watching hockey fights. Can't have that too loud into the things. I don't want to get in trouble.
We do. As we said, 7-man tournament. We broke them into brackets. We lost the guy traveling last night. But we do have the guy who's been at 3 Ice Wars. This will be his 3rd event. Corey Allen. This is a guy right here. He's back for the 3rd Ice Wars.
Corey Allen trained there. They're showing him. He's all muscled up. He looks like a big guy. I wouldn't mess with him.
Chris Lockhart here is on the scene from Denver, local product. He is a Muay Thai fighter by trade,
but Vanilla Ice feel to him. It's Chris Lockhart. Hope you didn't hear that. Find me.
And we got Philadelphia guy right here, the Broad Street Bully, Ryan Devine.
The Broad Street Bully. That guy looks happy to be there.
First Ice Wars competition. This man right here, yes, that's his name, Catlin Big Snake.
Catlin Big Snake.
He means all business, ferocious guy. Tell you what, he doesn't have eligibility to play in any senior league in Canada, just the native leagues. And here we go, big cowboy out of Omaha, Nebraska.
That guy's a big guy.
Zach Hughes, the big fella.
Zach Hughes is a big guy.
Also. This is a fella that's coming in, converted hockey player from MMA.
He went MMA to hockey.
Andre Thibault, the French connection. He is a guy that is representing the Quebec LNAH as the beast.
LNAH.
Thibault is looking forward to his first
player coming in there. I actually had a friend who said he might have been in this, but personal reasons couldn't. But see some good fighting here.
And he's here to claim the victory at Ice Wars 3. Travis Check, the loose cannon, and that's exactly what he is. He is a load of
This is going to be a good little event. If you're watching the pay-per-view, which is live on Live One, you need to go to Live One, purchase your ticket, or you can do it from Ice Wars, their website, www.iwifights.com.
Ice Warrior, the Jawbreaker. He's got something special
going on
tonight too, as well, in a grudge match, looking to claim a victory. And finally, Justice Smoke.
So yeah, get in, get your ticket. Cost me about just under $29 Canadian. You get to you can watch on your TV, phone, tablet, whatever you have, and
so it's going to be a great night.
It'll be a good time. You know what I'm talking about when I'm getting all excited. And warning, may contain some adult language. Sometimes I get excited watching hockey fights.
Don't miss it, 9 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock right here at the Outlaw Saloon in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Got to be here. There's going to be a lot of great people on hand. We got former NHL players on hand here today. Big Scott Parker, Eric Goddard, 2 of the toughest guys of their era. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have an unbelievable crowd. John, looking forward to working with you tonight.
Mike Brown's another guy that showed up early today, so it's right.
Nothing's
looking
going
forward
on
to
just
seeing him
yet,
too.
so I'm just
like I said, guys, show up
killing
tonight,
some
7
time
p.m.
here.
local time. It's going to be fireworks. I'm looking forward to it.
And again, make sure you're checking out this event online. You're not going to see it here. You got to go to the pay-per-view to check it out.
Everybody out there, welcome to Ice Wars 3. We're in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the beautiful celebration.
Looks like it's a potential bar area, entertainment venue. Maybe a club, like a, I wouldn't say comedy club, you know, like a sports bar, but a big area. They're optimizing our experience. They'll be right back. Sometimes there's some technical difficulties. I have them all the time. My guess here is that this is going to be on a synthetic ice surface, probably put in. So it's not going to be the same as hockey ice. I don't know how that affects with fighting. I was never a fighter on ice or synthetic, but I wonder how that works when you're fighting with the synthetic ice surface. I've been on synthetic ice surface on ice skates, a little different to skate on, so. It might be something that's a little bit different for the people.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Outlaw Saloon, a great exterior shot. If you know
Hello.
anything about combat sports
Got a nice
in
drum
Wyoming,
shot coming in
this
here to
is
the Outlaw
home
Saloon.
of
That's pretty
combat sports in
awesome.
Wyoming. We've had MMA, and tonight it will be Ice Wars 3. Todd Merrill alongside my co-host, Chris Terrian. And
Chris Terrian
take
is a
look.
big
This bringing
fella.
Ice Wars to the state of Wyoming only makes sense because it's one of the states.
The other
that
guy
allows
who I
just
wasn't
about
paying
anything.
too attention when he said his name.
We're
He's
certainly glad
a bit
we're here.
smaller.
It is an amazing venue,
guy.
absolutely, Todd. It's got all the raucous, it's got all the parts of the cowboy state that shines through. Our
Yeah,
fighters
some
are
cool
glad to be
guitars
here.
on the walls
And
in
we
the
gotta
back,
show
stuff like that.
tonight. Ice Wars
Looks like
1
it's a
and
nice
2
little
were
venue
called
to
the Bolt. They were incredible events.
have a
But
little
I think it really showed a lot of
fisticuffs
the
in.
players had the fighters when they came out. They brought their families out. This is a really,
I do
really
apologize. I
big
wasn't gonna have
event.
somebody helping with it. Unfortunately, they had some things come up, couldn't make it out today,
I'll
so
tell you
it's
one
just
thing,
me.
I'm glad the former Philadelphia Flyer isn't
Probably not
wearing
as
skates
exciting,
because
but
I would be shorter than that. But let's get to
who
the
knows how
particulars.
I'll react
Let's
when I
get to
start
the
seeing
bracket. It's
people
supposed to
getting
be an 8-man
punched in
tournament.
the
One
face.
fell out. We get a walkover, so there's 7 in the tournament.
You got
Corey Allen gets a
He's
bye.
a 3-time Ice Warrior. He gets the bye because of his participation before. Chris Lockhart against Ryan Devine. We got an American battle right there. Lockhart out of Denver. Ryan Devine is a Philadelphia guy. That's my neck of the woods. So yeah, the Broad Street Bully, as he's called. And now we're moving on down to the second part of the bracket. Catlin Big Snake against Zach Hughes. 6'9", Todd. Both these guys.
I'm trying to
well
see
over
here,
270
guessing what
pounds.
these.
That is a serious heavyweight fight in the first round. We'll follow it up and close off the third fight of round 1 with Andre, the French Connection, Tebow,
Yeah,
and
so
James
first
Ability
one's
Brooks.
going
That'll
to
be a good
be-
fight. 2 ferocious guys with a ton of energy. That's going to be a real exciting fight to see. First round is going to be a thrill.
Really going at it. Chris Lockhart, I've called him in Muay Thai. I've done it in this building before. So he's going to have a little bit of familiarity. But we always have to have these things called the rules. Even in Ice Wars, lay it on us.
Well, I think one thing with hockey fights, and to talk about some of the people who will be here tonight, some of the heavyweights in the NHL, Scott Parker here, these are true to form. The punches only, you can't intentionally remove opponent's helmet. No headbutting, kneeing, or tripping. You cannot strike an opponent on the ground. Those are all fundamental rules.
10
of hockey fights.
points.
10-point must system, 2 1-minute
Two
rounds.
1-minute
If it's a draw
rounds,
after 2 rounds, we're gonna go
30-second
to the
icebreaker round.
That will declare the winner of that round, or possibly king of the ring.
One of the things that I like about it is no holding of the gloves. Got to really slow a fight down, and this is going to be all fire. I promise you. Speaking of fire, let's bring
So
in
no
the third
holding
member
with
of
your
our
gloves.
broadcast team, and that is middleweight from the UFC, Ian Hurricane Heinisch.
Thank you, Chris and Todd. Yes, I had the privilege to be able to speak to some of these amazing fighters. They have incredible stories. And some of the people that have competed on Ice Wars 1 and 2, the common theme was they need to get better cardio. So it'll be very
This is
interesting
going
to
to
see
be
how they tweak some of their
interesting,
training
like I
and
said, to see how
some of
it's
the newcomers
good. They have
do as well.
rules in
Now, I
this,
know
which is a little
people in the
different than
crowd might think
hockey
2
fighting because
1-minute
you're
rounds
breaking
is
the
not a long
rules.
time to fight.
So
But
you're pretty
for the
much doing stuff you
fighters
shouldn't be
that
doing.
fight the
But they're gonna have
tonight
some rules in
that
here,
can seem
obviously, in a
like
tournament
eternity.
play, so
I'm
that'd be pretty
excited to
neat.
see how these guys show up tonight. It's going to be an amazing fight. Todd, Chris, back to you.
All right, thank you, Ian. We'll hear from Mr. Heinisch throughout the evening with the winners of the matches. But it's not just the heavyweight tournament. We have a couple grudge matches, Chris.
We do have a couple
Ooh, they're
grudge
bringing up
matches,
the
and I
grudge
promise you will
matches.
not disappoint at all. You've got Travis Check going up against Cole the Viking Johnson. That will be electric. Travis Check is a ball of fire all on his own. And then really the other two guys coming back. Bo the Jawbreaker Cornell against Justice Haymaker Smoke. I had to make sure I got that in. Two tough nicknames in the same combo.
They're talking about this one right now.
Those are two guys, great friends off the ice. Not so great on the ice. That's
We
going
got a couple buddies, couple friends
good.
off the
And
ice.
Both of those grudge matches will be excellent.
Isn't that kind of like
Oh,
how
yeah, the
Buzz
grudge
Lightyear
match they
fires
talked about was this
rinse
one
off
here.
guys, but not when
I was
you're
pulling
on
it up.
Pretty much, that's kind of the code. I mean, you've seen guys over the years after a fight say, "Hey, let's get a beer after." That's pretty standard. Standard for what hockey fights are. There's a lot of integrity with everybody involved.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, we got a lot of action coming
I'm
up for you
excited to
right
see
here
all
at the
these
Outlaw
little
Saloon. But first,
mitts
it's the national
drop.
anthem.
We're gonna have a national anthem here.
At
Pretty
this
neat.
time, everyone in attendance, we would please ask you to rise and remove your hats. As we
I'm not gonna
honor
rise,
and
I'll be over the
sing
camera,
our
but
national
get that
anthem.
off.
Would you please put your hands together for international recording sensation, Sharon Zaze?
I'm not gonna be talking, so I'm just gonna turn that down while she sings. And they're done. The anthem.
Now that's what I love to hear. Let's keep that
Pretty neat little
enthusiasm up.
octagon
Ladies and
shaped
gentlemen,
rink.
welcome
It'll be pretty
to
neat.
the Outlaw Saloon. Tonight, you guys will be treated to one of hockey's ultimate stories. The Night of the Enforcers. These are men for over 100 years have been putting their teammates on their backs where
So it looks like they're just about getting started here. So again, that one player, Alan Corey, I think it was there.
The Icebox is here tonight.
Maybe.
And we
He
will
got
have
himself
the round robin
a bye
heavyweight tournament
into the next
tonight
round. So this
to
one's going to
crown
be Chris
the
Lockhart
king of the ring.
and Ryan Devine. Devine.
In addition to crowning a new champion tonight, we will offer 2 grudge matches that you guys have seen before, and if you haven't, get ready for those as well. For those in attendance and those watching at home on pay-per-view, are you ready?
These are the judges.
These fights are sanctioned by the Wyoming Combat Sports Commission, Brian Pedersen. Our judges at ringside are Janelle Mellish, Joseph Mason, and Mark Brown. Our referees in control of the action tonight are Avery Linson, Joshua Baker.
Well, those are the judges from last match. They had different guys up here.
Each fight tonight is
See, I'm
scheduled
learning
for
everything
2
as I go.
1-minute rounds on a 10-point must system. If we are tied after 2 rounds, we go to the icebreaker. That is 30 seconds of hell or high water. And then if that happens, we will go to the judges' scorecards.
We're gonna have Chris Lockhart versus Ryan
So if you are ready,
Devine.
please bring out the
Devine.
warriors. Let's hear it.
All right, fellas, welcome back. Todd Romero alongside Chris Terrian and MMA's middleweight Ian Heinisch here to call the action for you. And Chris, you've had several opportunities to call Ice Wars. This is a first for Ian and I, but here we go with the first
We got
match
live
of
chat
this
again if
tournament
you're
right now.
tuning
This is a
in
big
through
tournament. I mean, 8's supposed to be in it,
the
as we
actual
documented off the top. One fell out,
pay-per-view
so we
you're
walked
watching
over.
it.
We have
You
6
can
other
chime
fights.
in on what you think with the who's gonna drop who, what happens, what you think of the fight. Throw it up in the chat, and this little bar here is linked up with my live chat with YouTube, so it will pop up. And you can get, I can try to react with what you guys are saying.
For 60 seconds around. This is a real deal for him, an opportunity to pick up a paycheck, and it's going to be fast and furious event, Ian.
One guy's mic doesn't seem to be plugged in, so he's not really coming through. I got someone coming in to do some fixing here.
Americans. It's going to be an amazing show of some big,
Yeah.
heavy hitters tonight.
They got that fixed up.
I mean, when you look at this heavyweight division, I mean,
Let's
we got
go,
guys who are 6'6",
Divine.
6'7",
Oh,
and, you know,
yeah.
on Spades, you played in the NHL, what, 12, 13 years, something like that. You know what it's like to go up against a big guy that has another 4 inches
Nice.
of weight on.
There's a lot
That's
of
from
big guys out there.
Corey
Battling in the corner is one thing for a puck. There's no
Stinnett,
sticks, there's no pucks.
31.
That's
I
the deal
probably
with
screwed
these
that
things
up,
event
but
tonight.
hey,
It's
that's
like
what I do here.
there's a few celebrities,
So we got someone. I don't know anybody, but I'm excited to see these guys
They're on site.
drop the
There's a
mitts.
couple 6'9" guys. It's all about weight, guys, but it's all about stamina. I found in the first ones, and that's something I think the guys have really focused on, knowing what they picked up in the first 2. Be in shape because you can get through this, get through pretty quick. If you're not, you could be in for a quick night.
Yeah, I mean, that's
And
all the
again,
guys that
I
spoke
do
to
apologize. There is the
before
warning down
releasing
here.
their cardio
May
use
contain
tool.
adult language.
And for the fans, like I
Sometimes
said,
I
in
get
the
super excited.
full-fight interview, you know, it doesn't seem like a long fight.
And
2
if I do
minutes, right?
cuss,
Possibly
I
2.5,
apologize.
But you have to pace yourself. This is going to be action-packed, and I'm excited to see these guys collide in the middle of this.
We
right
got to
now.
live
The
in the
thing
moment.
about it is, too, is there's only one fighter that I know, which is Chris Lockhart, that is from this elevation. Denver's a mile high, right? 5280. You're another 1,400 feet
And this is
higher
Ice
than
Wars
Lockhart.
Internationals.
So I'm sure they took that conditioning
And it's
to
a
the
fight
next
night
level a
from
little bit, especially if they were a little winded last
So
time they were out
Cheyenne,
last year.
Wyoming. The
Absolutely.
Outlaw Saloon.
The air will be a factor. There's
So
no doubt it was when I was an athlete.
far
in
away
Denver
from where
at
I
high
am.
altitude. Be the same thing
Up
now,
here in
and that'll be
Ontario.
a big factor here tonight.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's get it going.
Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our first warrior. Standing in at 6 foot 4 inches tall, weighing 205 pounds. From Denver, Colorado, Chris Lockhart.
Yeah, man.
This
He's ready to go.
Take a look at him. He's a guy that I've watched Muay Thai, so you know he can fight in close. That's going to be his advantage in this fight going into it.
Yeah, and you know what? That's more Ian's department. The Muay Thai, the MMA type style. Will he be able to effectively
So
use
he's
some of
gonna
that?
be wearing
This is
a
a lot different, guys.
grayed out camo.
We have more mixed martial artists here at this event.
Next up,
Absolutely.
standing at
White
6
bucket.
foot 5 inches tall, weighing 235 pounds, representing King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, the Broad Street
Pennsylvania boy. Broad Street Bully.
Yeah, man. It's interesting how they matched up the 2 Americans right
Ryan
now. There's
Devine.
1 Canadian
Here
in
he
this
comes.
tournament. They matched up the 2 Americans. It's going to be a little hard for me not to cheer for Chris, but I'm biased on this as calling the fights because I was a former training partner of Chris. But you know, Ryan's a tough-looking dude. He's a big guy as well.
He is ready to go. He has more of a brown, I think, in his camo potentially. Could be just the lights. They could have all the same things on for all I know. But he does have a black bucket on. So he had the white bucket and the black bucket for sure. Hopefully those buckets come off.
Former gym teacher, and now he's on the ice getting ready to
Oh,
go for it.
Ryan Devine is saying a
He
former
loved the
gym
height that he
teacher.
gave him. Here's the tail of the tape. Here's Lockhart, 6'4", going up against 5, 205 pounds against 235 pounds. No professional professional record in
I
ice
think that's what they
both
said.
0-0, and they come from the USA, as Ian previously pointed out.
It's the USA boys.
All right, everybody representing the red corner. Let's hear it again. Standing 6'4" tall, weighing 205 pounds, from Denver, Colorado, Chris Lockhart.
Chris Lockhart's in the red corner with the white helmet.
Fighting out of the blue corner.
Blue corner.
6'5",
Ryan Devine,
235
black helmet.
pounds, from KOP,
Caught up.
Pennsylvania,
Takes me a bit,
the
but I'm caught up.
Street Bully, Ryan Devine. This is scheduled for 2-1 round 2.
Ooh, it's the color on their gloves. I get it.
Our referees are ready to take over.
Yeah, this is going to be so interesting.
These guys
Someone
have
who
like
comes from Muay Thai
MMA
kickboxing.
gloves
This is
on,
also a skater,
not
but
hockey
hasn't really had much
gloves.
fights on the ice.
So there's
Yeah,
not
and
gonna be
what's
any chucking
interesting,
off
too,
the
your guys
gloves. A
get
little
that,
more
and
padding,
don't
probably a
worry,
little better
go
for
straight to each
protection.
other. Yeah, and they lock up. Here we go, guys.
You got two for a minute here.
Oh, runs right in with a flying punch by Devine.
With
Nice.
that left hand right now, Lockhart's hesitating. Lockhart's getting
Yeah, Lockhart doesn't know what to do. Devine is going in there good.
Yeah,
Lockhart exchanging.
this is just so different for Lockhart. I think this is going to kind of get the nerves
Yeah.
out.
Oh, helmet came off Devine.
And the reason we do that, Chris, is because you
Refs are breaking it up.
hitting the ice.
That's correct.
Refs are
That's the
breaking it
biggest
up.
thing. So unfortunately, the helmets do come off as they do in any hockey fight.
So they got to pop the bucket back on to Devine,
The helmet back
which probably helped out Lockhart there a lot because Devine was coming at him hard.
He did, and you know what? Ian, maybe a little bit surprised.
Get that bucket
There's
strap
always
back on. You have to
keepers,
be
right?
firing
Yeah.
duct tape on there. I want to slow this down. That's helping Lockhart right now, not Devine. Devine, get back in there and get right at him. Swings and misses it. Oh, and then takes a shot. Lockhart. He goes down, loses his bucket, and the referee's going to jump in and get a bucket change on here. Get that bucket back on. Make sure they're good there. Devine had a good punch, but Lockhart dodged it. He's getting some right up against the boards here, but Devine's keeping off it, and then helmet again comes off.
May have the advantage, but I think it was a little bit of a shocker coming out. I don't think he expected
So that's one thing that they're going to see here.
He did it. This is
Oh, and there's a go. Lockhart is bloody. He's bleeding below his right eye. Something fierce.
That's pretty good. That's a nasty cut. Yeah, the good thing is it's under his eye. So usually when the blood's not running directly in the eye, they'll let him continue. Yeah.
Losing the power here. There's power pop there, so we'll pop that back in here.
Listen, Lockhart,
I don't lose you guys.
Muay Thai fighter. What can I do right off the bat to get this fight into my possession? And that
So,
was that
yeah.
Superman punch they went right away.
I don't know if it was the first punch, but they're back at it. Okay, they're back here.
Chris bleeding a lot from his eye.
Yeah, Chris bleeding.
Left hand landed by Devine.
Yeah, Devine got left hand, and they both go down. A little bit of a roll up on the boards. Refs going to get them cleared up, get them back to their feet here. But yeah,
You can tell this guy's been on the ice for his whole life, right? I mean, he grew up in your neck of the woods.
I think definitely right now Devine is
play all the way
winning this one. Oh my God! If you're watching this pay-per-view, Lockhart's face is mangled.
Devine now with a
Oh, he's got another couple of punches to the head there. He runs in closely to him, and then the helmet pops off and ends up pushing the boards off there at the one spot. And Lockhart here
Pretty incredible.
is definitely
Cage is gonna get broken.
not doing well in this first round here.
Or smashing into that wall. Hopefully they can get it taken care of.
Any volunteers to hold the corners? Here we go as we try to finish up that round.
Oh, good punch though by Lockhart there. Hit the chin, Devine,
Going there.
which got him back a little bit. He's got to keep Devine back a bit here. A little stumble, gonna try to make a move on him, but can't get through. And now they're swinging up against the boards. Devine is just landing a couple. Lockhart hugs him up as he doesn't have any momentum now as he's back up against the boards. Gonna throw a couple body shots though in on Devine, and that's gonna break up that round. Whoa, whoa! If you don't have Ice Wars, get on and get this pay-per-view for $30. This first one already, first minute of this tournament. Lockhart, poof, just exploded. They're over there working up on that eye right now here. Devine's looks to me like he doesn't have really any marks on his face. He did take a good shot to the chin, but he's got a beard, so that's got to add like at least like 2-3 points protection right there.
I'll say this as a former hockey player, to ever leave your feet. You know, you'd see guys running sometimes before and jumping and
Oh, we got a little bit of a lag here. We'll see what happens. It's up 74%. It's just kicking back here.
Not seen that yet. Well, there's no really feeling out process.
It's just in
right?
the intermission
Typical
still.
Muay Thai
We don't
boxing
mind little
in
things
the
like
ring.
that. It
You kinda
happens.
feel each other
This
out,
is
have
good. Yeah,
some
they got
movement.
some good
Keith
replays
came
here
right
again.
over
If you
with
got the
Superman on top, grabbed him up and just started landing bombs.
the
So I think
option to
Chris
get
is
this,
kinda
grab it up.
awoke it now. We'll see how he does in the
Divine
second round.
is a tough kid, no doubt. I will support that one. He's showing that right here in the first 60 seconds of this battle.
Between Lockhart and Divine, the Bronze Street Bully.
Right now, I think this match right now it's 2 rounds. The Broad Street Bully, he's got this one right now, no questions about it. He's doing a great job. The blood all up the side of Lockhart's helmet right now. Oh my lord, that is a nice shot. He's got blood all over his jersey, his face, both sides of his helmet. He looks like he's in a horror film. He's flinging some friggin' pieces of equipment off. He's bashed him up against the boards. Lockhart is he's coming in there with some rage right now. Divine's pinned up. He's lost his helmet already.
I don't know what that was. Was that his glove?
I don't think it was his glove. It was something else in his hand that he couldn't get rid of.
Maybe like an elbow pad?
There's something, yeah. It looked like he flung off an elbow pad or something of some sort. The refs are over talking. I don't know what what it was. If it was something maybe that was attached to him that they were working on at the end of the bell, but
That was bizarre. I don't know if it was just bothering him.
that was
but I think it
weird.
in the corner between rounds.
I don't know what happens. They're gonna go right back at it here again. And again,
Looks like it was an elbow.
between this two matchup, it looks like,
Watch, look at Divine's body movement.
no offense to Lockhart, but it's like a featherweight against heavyweight right now with the looks of the two. That doesn't mean how they feel, but the look visually is, Divine lands a solid punch as Lockhart was coming off balance, and now Lockhart's just clutched him. Doesn't want to let go because he is.
You can see the experience.
Yeah, you can see a smile in Divine's face as he knows right now he's got this, and a couple solid shots to the face, and oh my, Lockhart just pushes him and Divine through the boards.
I mean, Lockhart's giving it everything he got. It's just
Oh,
technique is just getting him. I mean, but this is his
that.
first fight, so
It's tough. Obviously, we've seen Lockhart.
Is that there's not enough money you could pay me to put me in the ring with one of these guys right now, and
they need to put some screws in that.
that's why you need to rent this pay-per-view and check this out for yourself.
There we go. There we go.
Combined effort here tonight, gentlemen.
This is crazy.
They're pulling out drills, I think, and they're drilling. I think those boards got broken.
Live and
They crashed into it pretty hard. Those are two big guys, heavy guys, but they're back going at it.
so
He's
smooth.
smooth. He's very smooth in his movement.
And Lockhart trying to do the traditional like.
Oh, this is just like, and this is like hockey fighting, guys. A little off. Oh, Lockhart clocks Divine, gets him off his feet, and then Divine fires a couple into Lockhart, putting him down, and on the ground, Lockhart fires one up into Divine's face as the refs are coming in. I don't know what happened there. If with Divine, it looks like he lost his footing again. I think that might have something to do with the synthetic ice surface. But he kind of stumbled and then took a shot to the face as Lockhart took an opportunity finally, because he's, like I said, not doing so great in this round here. So they're gonna finish that one up.
Ever into a different venue, and Ryan Divine was ready to go with the Superman punch.
So we're now this after 2 rounds. I'll head to the judges.
He's gonna head to the judges here, and we're gonna see if it gets tied up or if they're gonna give it to a player.
In this instance, just by eyeballing, I'm not a judge out there. This seems to me like it'll be a decision after the second round. If
Yeah,
it's
I
so
think it's a
close,
decision.
don't
I think
know
the
if judges
commentators on
can't
the side there would be
decide.
right.
That's when
The
Be correct, and that's we're going to wait on Rick, our ring announcer, Halverson.
the blood on both sides of the white Bauer helmet on Chris Lockhart. Divine, I don't know. It's hard. He's in a little bit of a shadow right now, but he looks pretty untouched at this point in the face.
Yeah, I think Divine took that fight.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be scoring shots landed. I would be looking at least 10-1 or 10-2 for Divine in that one. So
But like you said, you never saw the MMA kind of combined, and it's funny because Lockhart's fought some MMA and Muay Thai, and all of a sudden.
the question is,
It comes from that
oh,
background.
refs out here. Oh, okay, yeah. Divine's nose, it's a little bit bloody, so he's taking a couple shots, but Just that big schnoz on his face.
Unanimous decision after 2
Unanimous
rounds.
decision. Unanimous. 2 rounds.
The winner by unanimous decision, the Broad Street Bully, Ryan Devine.
Victor, Ryan Devine. There you go, Corey. The beast there is moving on.
After the fellas shake hands as is customary.
Ryan. Incredible performance, Ryan. I mean, listen, you moved so smooth in there. You could definitely tell the upper hand was the technique. And what's your first thought that comes to your mind after that incredible fight?
This elevation's no joke.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we were even 1,200 feet above Denver. We were very high. You advanced to the second round. How you feeling about that?
I feel good. Moving on.
So Ryan Devine moving on. He's just,
Now, one thing everyone wants to know.
He's
Chris
pumped.
threw something
He
off
looks a little
before the
tired.
fight. What was that about?
Just losing the equipment. It's just a little mental game. You can't think about it.
Awesome performance, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Broad Street Brawler.
so it was a
We'll
piece
see
of
you next
equipment
time.
that Lockhart tossed there, which
One thing that you saw from
may have
Broad
just
Street
been,
Bully there is
again, bugging him
once
and
again,
that
it's in
stuff.
shape.
So
We talked about the differences, not just from Denver. They're coming up
oh,
with
Ryan's going on.
Cheyenne,
We're going to see who the next
Wyoming. A minute or two is long.
setup here is.
I'll tell you what. I mean, that was when you talk about two guys getting the party started. That's getting the party started.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable, guys. But really, that was an easy call right there for Devine and the win the Broad Street Bull. He'll move on now and fight Corey Allen.
Yep.
In our next.
So Corey Allen, Ryan Devine going up on the next set, round 2.
He's definitely feeling the altitude.
Well, and it's I think everybody's is. Let's go over to Cato. Cato's corner.
Okay. How is that for a first fight of Ice Wars here in Cheyenne, Wyoming right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
I'm here with the
You
commissioner.
haven't got this
the
pay-per-view.
commissioner,
The
Brian
first
Pedersen. Brian,
third or 60
wow, it's
seconds
amazing. I mean, that's a
of
wild fight out here in the
competition
Wild West. We love to see it in Wyoming. We love
was
to be leaders in
a
combat
definite,
sports, and that's exactly what we
exciting
wanna
one. The
see.
second round was a little slower.
I agree with you.
Lockhart
I
got a
mean,
little
we
bit
got doctors
more
here. I don't think there's enough Band-Aids
that
on the
fighting
ice.
for his life
It was
kind of
like-
kind
it
of
was
style,
pure red.
but
It was
pushing
pure
through
red.
the boards. The boards breaking the equipment issue,
This is exactly
but
what combat
yeah,
sports
just
teach, and I
that
love it.
first
Very well, and I
that
think the
first round
crowd
came
loved it.
out
I think the
right out
crowd
of the
loved it
gate.
too. I
First
think the crowd
first
loved it too.
was like a 2
Brian,
strides
definitely.
jump
We're
punch to the
definitely gonna
face from
come back here.
Divine.
We love it here. Thanks for coming by, King
What a
Corner. I
what a
appreciate it.
solid
I think that'll
decision,
come
solid
in.
play,
I'll see you. Thank you so
and
much.
he's moving on. So that's amazing.
We're gonna go right back to you guys in our next battle. It is incredible.
You know, Cato will get the crowd rocking.
In the next battle, I don't know who it is. I can't remember who they said, so I'm going to
8-man tournament, which turned into a 7-man tournament. So
toss in the
he will move on.
names
Ryan
here.
Devine moves on, and he will take on.
before he wants to give me
He's
a.
taking on-
Corey Allen.
Corey
Yeah,
Allen had to
yeah.
walk over, so that's what taking on to Corey Allen. So next up, we got a couple of big boys for this next one, as we have the 2 biggest fighters in the tournament.
These guys are massive men. They are 6'9". They are absolute mammoth human beings. And you talk about the inches we get with the skates on. You're pushing 6'11", 7 feet tall for both these guys when they come on, and they are both monsters.
I hope that fence can hold up for this one.
Better stay in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's take it up. Let's take it up. Get it to our man, Rick
Well,
Halverson.
we did not fail to disappoint, but I want you guys to
Who's the second set of competitors?
Because this one is going to be one to remember. Our second contest, standing 6'6" tall and weighing 310 pounds, representing the Cisco Nation, Cameron, the Chief.
Well, we talked about big men that are going to be involved in this, and I would say that
So we got
Big Chief, the Chief,
Big Snake
I'll tell you what,
right
we
here,
talked to
Chief,
him today. Big
the
John,
Chief.
there's our commissioner,
He's
John
coming
Maraski.
down.
We'll get him on
He's
a
gonna
second.
be
What was interesting with
the
Cameron
next
was
combatant,
yesterday, he's
contender,
fighting
combatant,
not
contender
only,
here.
for himself, but he's fighting for his entire
So
First
we'll
Nations
see.
tribe. This
They
is a
got
great guy.
4 spots
He is a
left
ferocious
to
fighter.
move on to the next
He has
round,
been
or left here in the next
removed
round.
from most all senior leagues in Canada, and he's only allowed to fight in the and play in the native leagues.
that's unbelievable.
That's the Yogi Oglethorpe of the Ice Wars.
He wants to inspire his people. There's no doubt. That's what he wants to do. Inspire those people and let kids know that go through that you can make it to something else.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's no two spots left. Sorry, 4 combatants, 2 spots.
He's going to be one of the underdogs, that's going to come in. I think he's going to be a force to reckon with.
275 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska. Zach the Hammer Hughes.
So Zach Hughes, the Hammer, is going to be taking on Catlin.
Another flavor of MMA
They said
coming
Zach
in from Omaha,
Hughes?
Nebraska. This is a guy
No,
33 years
Corey
old,
Allen
another
they
guy
have
turned hockey, fell in
coming
love with
down
the
here.
sport 5 years
That's
ago.
not who he called.
Plays at senior
That's the
leagues.
wrong
He's a
name.
tough,
Zach
tough
Hughes,
man,
there we
tough
go.
man, Todd. And I
I'm
tell
just
you
saying what they
next
have
show
typed
for
out
these guys,
there.
I think the one show for the eye test for you guys, this would be the one that you're saying, oh man, look at the size of these guys.
Yes, definitely. You know what?
So
I think
next
it's a
up
lot-
here,
I think it's an important note
then
to let
Catlin,
Zach Hughes
Big
get
Snake, the
last
Chief,
week.
versus Zach Hughes. I'm just looking on here. They don't have a
Week's notification. You know, Zach stepped
a
to the plate.
fighter card here for
A lot of tough boys from Nebraska, let me tell you that. The fact that he
For
stepped
Zach
up against
Hughes.
something like this. Let's take
but
a
he's
look at the matchup here.
he's 6'6", 275,
6'6",
and then
6'6",
Big Snake 6'6" versus 310. 310 for Big Snake.
We'll see what happens here,
And
Chris.
they had a real stare down today in the weigh-in.
Hello there.
There's gonna be some fireworks.
That's from Quebec.
For this one, folks.
Are you guys ready? This is gonna get crazy.
Out of the red corner, representing the Siska Nation.
So red corner
6'6",
is Big Snake.
310
That
pounds.
means
Catlin, the Chief.
blue
Snake.
corner is gonna be Zach Hughes.
Fighting out of the blue corner, 6 foot 6 inches
Again, if you
tall,
haven't,
weighing in at 275
If you're not watching this,
pounds.
jump up. You're gonna. Oh, who do I think is gonna win? No clue. I'm totally new. I don't know any of these guys. I love a good hockey fight, and I saw this, and I wanted to do a little reaction. So I'd like to hear who you think's gonna win. To me, it's all a surprise. I do like Zach Hughes' giant beard, though. That beard is solid.
All the boards broke. That's great. Makes it
But again,
more
if you don't have that yourself, jump on pay-per-view on Live One app. I'm watching on the TV, or you can go from www.iwifights.com and get your ticket. It costs under $30 Canadian, and you get to watch a
Nobody leaves
great
their
event
feet in a
here.
fight like that, isn't it? Here we go.
This one, oh, start up here in the center. They're both gonna stand there, and
Both big, boy, you can hear a guy go down.
Big
That's like a building.
Big Chief went down, or the Chief went down, but he popped back up there.
Back at it. There's that jab.
As he lands a
That's
good,
Snake.
solid punch on Hughes. He's ducking his head.
On the ice, not a
Snake
lot
keeps
of
his head
over
down,
30 seconds with this guy. Uppercut
which
there
could
by
hurt him.
Zach.
Yeah, if a good, solid uppercut comes in, but he's keeping from the straight ones. And oh, I think he might have knocked out. I think he might have knocked out Hughes. I think the Chief might have knocked out Hughes. They're overlooking him, but he did a face plant onto the ice. No, he's back up. I'm sure they're not going to let that happen a bunch. He face planted the ice.
That goes to the body. How about the fact that goes to the body a little bit? And then
Oh, and a spin down tackle. That one though wasn't from a punch. That was a body spin.
More too than Zach. So again, an MMA turned hockey fighter here as well.
Definitely, you know, Zach, you know, is, like you said, fresh into hockey. You know, Catlins had some junior experience and stuff like that. So no, it's a big test for Zach.
Zach's coming forward, tried the uppercut, didn't have quite the range. Both holding each other.
It looks like Big Snake is putting his head up a little bit more. I think he might have been
Pull him down to wear him out a little bit.
Absolutely.
pulled down Hughes, and the helmet came off to go back off to the sides. But it looks to me like Big Snake came out first with a little bit of hesitancy because, you know, Zach Hughes here is a MMA fighter turned hockey player. So I think he was a little bit hesitant. But now it's looking like he's getting his head up a little bit more, kind of a little more confident in maybe what he can do, dealing with Zach on you know, skates compared to on feet. Obviously, you wouldn't be wearing skates in MMA.
Straight jab. Oh, big right. Hughes trying to score a little bit, but Snake's pulling him in and punching at the same
And that's gonna end the first round. And down again is Zach Hughes. He got taken down 4 times in that one, and one was definitely from a good punch. The rest were from the body pulling again. So, and the Snake, that I think Big Snake right now is holding the lead in this one, but yet he hasn't been able to really inflict much damage on Zach Hughes. But again, Zach Hughes has landed a couple punches, but again, nothing significant that I would say would would have put.
I'm just a spectator in this one, boys. This one.
They're
watch.
just they're punching to the chins. You can definitely tell these guys are bigger guys, and they want to glass chin one of these guys
These are two big men
and
throwing
put them
a lot
right
of
down.
weight
So
behind them. And that is absolutely
I don't
the
know
goal.
if either
Super
one of
Bears
these
coming off
guys
the
are going to go
helmets, too.
down with
Straps are
a
coming off. I know we
with a
talked
quick
about
shot
how
to the
mentioned
chin.
a lot
I
of
think
straps are
you're
encouraged,
gonna have
but
to.
I think it matters no matter what you do. I think the helmets are going to come off.
Yeah, it's already.
I don't know what you do here.
We had this problem the last Ice Wars too. It's a really tough.
You gotta hope you
Figure something out.
bonk a nose or something, blind them a little bit, and then just lay into them. Because I don't think that one big punch that would sometimes work when you're in a hockey fight is going to work against either one of these two big guys.
Say, hey, how do we keep this helmet on?
Yeah.
Teammate of mine in Philly for a little while back in the day.
Well, the one thing this does, though, it
So
gives
first
this man
round,
another break when you're
I'm not a judge, so I couldn't even tell you. I'm not sure what they judge on and everything like that. I'm not a big MMA guy. I'm more of just a hockey fighting fan.
Yeah, and
So we'll
it's
see
absolutely
what
for
they
me, it favors
do
Big
for
Snake
that
for
one,
sure. He
what they're
gets
gonna,
it
you know,
back
rank
then. He
it
says
or
he's not a distance fighter,
give
but
them
he
for,
said he's a knockout guy, and that's what he said.
the
He said
decisions
that's why
here,
he
but
never scored 20 seconds, he knocks
they
it
got
out.
another
Let's hear it, boys. Here we
60
go.
seconds before they go into that final overtime. If it's a draw, see what happens here. A little more hesitant than the first one to get in there.
Big Snake tries with big overhand right. Hughes was first up.
Oh,
A right hand by Big
oh,
Snake.
and Hughes going down gets punched by
Great
Big Snake.
Yeah, I know these guys right now. They're tired.
They are tired, yeah, there's no doubt. Big Snake's open.
Once they get that hit, though, they come right off of their feet.
Yeah, he's got to watch. He's opening his face more, dropping his chin. You know.
Both going with a couple jabs right now. Big Snake holding on and pulling Zach Hughes towards him. Pull and punch. Pull.
Yeah,
punch.
doing the pull punch, down to the knees. Both of them go. They're gonna hold each other up. Get some time ran off here.
At what moment, Chris, does that clock stop? Right, as soon as the referee breaks them up,
Yes.
that clock stops.
Yeah. So the clock does stop. They're saying that 60 seconds of fighting time stops once the referees break it up, and so when they went down, helmets come off. Those things.
We might have an injury here. This is looking like.
Oh, it might be an injury. They're saying.
Yeah, Hughes went down pretty hard, and you got to take a look at it now. Is he getting used to skates? Yes, but when you have skates on, you turn differently. There's all kinds of different things. He's complaining right now. He thinks there's something wrong with his knee.
All I heard from the crowd was no one cares. Somebody's had a couple wobbly pops.
That could be a meniscus. Not a doctor on TV, nor do I play one, but being on blades is different than fighting on your feet.
It is, and when you get locked in with
There's
two
always
guys
one
like that,
comedian
you
at
stay
every
tied
show.
up, you twist it.
That's the fight.
Yeah,
So
that's
Callan's
it. That's his right leg. That's a bummer.
Yeah, that's it. They're calling the fight. Zach Hughes is injured. His leg is injured. And Gatlin, the Chief, Big Snake, moving on.
Two guys, you know, during the,
He is the victor.
this morning, you know, they were the two that were in each other's face. So it's always nice to see that respect to each other.
Very admirable.
So that's going to be an injury-induced
And Zach with a unfortunate
fight here
was not able to continue.
to end it.
Unfortunate for sure.
Not an injury like a KO or something. Really, as more fight-induced, it was he got pulled down to the
We have come to a stoppage at 24
the
seconds
ice.
of round 2, and winner
That ended it.
by a technical knockout,
TKO.
Siska Nation Chief, Catlin Big Snake.
He is the winner. And we're moving on to the second round.
Catlin, what a crazy fight, an amazing performance. How you feeling right now?
Holy fuck.
Oh, I hear him.
Well,
He's got a little bit of blood there on his face. He didn't take a shot or two.
listen, man, I know you fight for more than yourself. You fight for your heritage, for your people being Native American. What is a message that you want to give them? Because you're such an inspiration to so many.
You know, I took this fight because my people struggle. I wanted them to give something positive to look forward to. And I really hope I brought that to them because I fucking love this shit, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a
give
great
it up for
speech.
Catlin, the Chief Big Snake. Congratulations, man.
What a speech did in there. That was awesome.
Both bloodied. We've seen.
He's going to be one you're going to want to watch for and root for here in this competition for the King of the Ring.
Going out there and doing it.
that was a beautiful fight. You know, like I said, you got to give Zach Hughes a lot of credit. He's a guy that stepped in there and did his best. And unfortunately, injuries happen. Here we go. Look right here.
Those jabs right there when they're coming from big. Look at that big overhand right too that comes right on the jaw. Those are big time punches. There's no doubt. And Snake came out really, really aggressive. They both kind of ran out of gas about 40 seconds into the first round. And then that's probably where the injury came from, John, I would think.
Yeah, it's going to be something to see come round two. Again, whoever is going to win this next fight will be, I believe, facing off against Catlin, Big Snake. So we'll have to kind of see how they fight in comparison. Divine will be going off against Corey Allen, and we haven't seen Corey Allen. So I can't say too much on that upcoming match between those two, but Big Snake, super excited to see how he does in the second round. Zach Hughes, hope you end up getting that knee taken care of, because that looked like it sucked. And you're a big guy, and I'm sure you got a lot of weight on that leg. What did they say, 275 or something like that? So a lot of weight.
Absolutely, yep. All right, let's get it over. I think we're getting over to Cato. Is that correct?
Still funny no matter what.
I think we got one more fight.
Imagine they called to me over here. We're going to Josh,
I know he's a doctor too.
the Ballers and Hockey Nation studio.
So I know you're doctor. Now the fight before this, we had all that blood. Did you have to do some stitches, doctor? Well, we're gonna have to, for certain. Oh yeah, that was a good cut. Goes down to the bone.
We're going to have to do some stitches, of course.
And I know cardiac surgeon. Cardiac surgeon. Well, cardio is huge with this because, well, first of all, the elevation here, they got to stay in shape. Right. So have you seen anything like this before?
I've seen this before. I've been part of Golden Gloves for a while. Dr. Weiss, the plastic surgeon, he'll fix all that. I'm here in case things get really out of hand.
Well, I think they've gotten out of hand a little bit. I want you to know I got great cardio because I walk 10 miles a day, 10 miles a day. Well, that's the name of my dog, 10 miles. I walk him every day. But anyways, we're going to go back to you guys here. Thank goodness we have the
I'm
doctors.
not sure
in
if
the
we're getting a
house.
grudge
Dr.
match or if
Weidel,
we're going to be
Dr.
getting
Kennedy, they're making sure that
another fight. I don't know how this is going to be set up
that
exactly.
fighters
Probably maybe the rest of
aren't
this
gonna
one,
be
then they'll
sent
do
to
the grudge
hospital.
matches.
We
We'll see.
Thanks a lot, Q.
Well, what do you think so far? Are we in a bar or what? What do you think so
I just want everybody to know my mic looks way better than that announcer's mic.
This is
Maybe he
the
wants to
last
borrow it.
of the round robin, the opening round of the round robin tournament to decide in the second round who goes for the King of the Ring title. So, with that being said, returning to the Icebox, familiar to many, representing Chicago, Illinois, standing 6 foot even, weighing in at 210 pounds, James the Hooligan Brooks!
What a great nickname for once. I mean, when you take a look at nicknames like that, the Hooligan kind of stands out. Have you done that same fighter? Yeah, it's kind of got that hockey spin to the Hooligan.
Well, this is the Hooligan coming in for the red corner.
Stepping into the hockey, into the icebox here. You know, in
Last
15 to
name,
16, I think he played for the Blues, the Montreal
Brooks.
Blues, 4 games, 75 penalty minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're definitely seeing the altitude take these effects on these fighters.
This is a guy here that fought last year, lost to Corey Allen in a match back up in Edmonton.
Not new to fighting, but making his Ice Wars debut. Standing 6
I think
foot
it's
even,
Andre.
weighing in at 227 pounds, fighting out of La Quebec, Canada, Andre Tubes Timo!
One of those guys that he just looks like a fighter to me. I mean,
He looks like a Viking.
Making sure I spelled it right.
I mean, played hockey last year. What a story this guy's got to me and Ian talked to. Truck driver by profession.
Yeah.
But he's going to train to be a firefighter.
Yep.
We could use more firefighters.
So in the blue corner, he's a truck driver, but going to be a firefighter.
He's a unique guy. Fun.
He's also
Yeah.
A lot of energy. This is going to
likes
be
to fight in
wild
hockey.
scrap.
Absolutely.
You know what's funny about it? Not
So
funny.
for our Quebec fans out there, I know who you're cheering for in this one.
So much to it now. It takes months to complete your training. You have to do a whole lot of stuff to get to that.
Andre.
The fact he's doing both in an Ice
Now,
Wars on
And then James
He
Brooks
wants to be the champ.
probably going to be
Out of the red corner.
pulling in the U.S. fans.
6 foot, 210 pounds, representing Chicago, Illinois, James Hooligan Brooksy.
The hooligan
Fighting
from Chicago.
corner, weighing 227 pounds, 6 foot tall. Fighting out of La Quebec, Canada.
La Quebec, Canada.
Andre
Andre Thibault.
This one's gonna be a barn burner, boys. You just kind of feel they're kind of built similarly.
Yeah, this could be
James has
this could be a
big
good
family, man,
one.
Father of 4. Single
Whoever
father
wins
of
this
4,
one's
so
going
he's
up
fighting for
against
his family.
the Chief.
Put on the table.
Absolutely. He's actually a hockey coach as well.
Father of 4.
Yep,
He's a busy man.
no doubt.
He had a lot of energy.
Yeah, these
in
guys
his
are
last
pretty
couple
much
scores, too.
eye to eye
He was
right
a
out
new
there. They
comer,
got similar
but just
size
talking to these guys,
builds.
Paul's energy
Looks
off the ice
like
should be a good one.
Yeah, we'll see that
Andre's got a
experience
little
plays
bit
in.
bigger
I think he's
shoulders.
prepared for more cardio.
We'll see how that, if the bigger size helps or hurts. And they are just a swinging.
Explosive.
These guys are looking to end it right away. And Brooksy takes 2 good shots by Thibault.
Wow,
And
Andre
he
That's a powerful punch.
What I'm saying here, though, Brooks
needed a second to get back up there. They separated them. They're going to go back. What a start to this fight.
Tebow inches forward, throws that jab out there. Brooks tries to get around it, and then a couple
Thibault's
big
left
hands.
jab looks to be a weapon he likes to use. He swings with the right hand, but that left hand gets in there and he jabs the chin right before he comes flying in
Brooks get in there
with
and
that
start
right.
to
Brooksy looks like he's going to switch up here,
contact. Hasn't done so yet.
trying to see if he can maybe do something left-handed here against.
Unloads, you see the power.
Well, Brooks had a couple
Yeah,
nice
you
shots
got
there.
a couple good ones in left hand. Looks like Brooks can go back and forth, right or left.
And I actually going to say, parlay what you were just talking about, Ian. I'm wondering
Or
if Tebow
Andre
feels
seems to
comfortable give that
stick a
one
little
bit.
bit more with the right-handed one,
He
but
was a little
very,
shaky on his feet right there. Might have
very
just
good.
slipped.
Yeah, there's
A lot of blood
a little
on
bit
the
slipping
ice.
on the synthetic, but oh, Brooksy plants one. Another one. Oh, Thibault didn't. He's no defense. Just took it right to the face.
Tebow's still standing.
Wow.
Now they're down. They're gonna break it up
Clean shot.
for a couple seconds there. Thibault got about 2 or 3 shots directly to his face with no defense. Didn't even look like he knew what he was doing for a second, but he's right back at it. But
And this is the
we'll
thing
see
about
here.
fighting. When you're winning, you can get complacent.
Oh, he lands in
I feel like
a
Andre felt
pretty
like he
good
had
one
to
there
fight.
at the end. Not groundbreaking, but a pretty good one at the end there. Just I was talking about that synthetic ice slipping around. That's when Brooksy turned the tables there.
The momentum shifted.
Yeah, and again,
So that
you know, Ian, you
that was
guys-
about, I'd say, about a good 30,
your eye off the prize for a split second.
maybe 40 seconds there. All Thibault at the front
Thinking someone doesn't have something they do.
of that round. The second part, though, the last 60 seconds, maybe 70, all Brooksy.
The good from the greats.
Whew.
He dialed in the
This is a good one. These guys are pretty even competitors. Like I said, I think Brooksy's a little quicker.
the whole fight.
I think
And the question is,
Thibault might have a little bit more
Here it is.
weight and force behind his hits, so I think Brooksy can keep this going to a fast-paced kind of fight, getting in lots of punches and using some movement. Might be able to get by Thibault, but Thibault, when he does land the punches, you can just see he moves with the punch like it's
right hands at the end.
it's got a lot of weight to it. So
Came in and threw that right, and it kinda
this is gonna
set
be a
up
good one.
couple combos after that.
Either way,
Give that round to. That's it.
Brooks
both of these guys are gonna, I think, have a good go against the Chief after this one. Brooksy got yeah. Another good left on Thibault.
Tebow has some
Overhands right now. And then goes for a swing, and Brooksy just drops down, missing the hit.
case now of Tebow just feeling a little bit and trying to take those punches and feeling what Brooks is throwing at him.
Yeah, it's like Thibault's kind of embracing getting punched in the face right now,
round like he did before.
more so than the first here.
Oh, nice uppercut.
Uppercut by Brooks.
Almost. Oh, gotta be careful there.
Yeah. Looked like his thumb was caught in the strap for a second.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
shot.
another couple good punches by Thibault, but It looked to me like Brooks, he might have had a hold of his helmet there. Surprised the refs didn't get in and break that up quicker.
Yeah, and I think, guys, what we're seeing here, if it keeps going like this, we may see our first icebreaker.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah, this one, I definitely think, like they're saying, icebreaker could happen here. Right now, this is pretty even. Both boys are landing good punches. They're having success in different areas of the fighting. T-Ball's using more with the power, where Brooks is using a lot more into the speed aspect.
Well, if he gets told again, he just got told a couple times.
All right, here we go. Back to action. It's the man with the more cardio and more heart at this point. Who wants it more? Ooh, nice shot. You saw him load that up.
Don't think that landed as good as those guys thought it did.
Spits his mouthpiece out. I don't know why.
Whoa. Oh, more. I would say
With his jaw for him to spit that
right
out.
now, T-Ball is doing better. And for some reason, Brooksy keeps losing his mouth guard.
Certainly can take a punch. There's no doubt about that. So
And he can give one.
Yes.
He's got some power.
Ryan Devine won.
Giving too much of a break. Let's get back to it.
If that's who, yes, I believe that's who you're asking to Devine there. One will be going on to face Corey Allen in the second round. Catlin Big Snake won his battle
Both these guys just
against Zach Hughes.
Wow.
Zach Hughes was injured, and now we have
I think it's going to go to icebreaker.
James Brooks versus Andre Thibault. And the second round just ended. They finished off with a couple punches. Neither guy very bloodied up from what I can tell so far from the cameras. They seem to get a little bit more after the time here. But yeah, I think we are going to an icebreaker. They're not going near the referee.
For the first time tonight, we are going to the icebreaker.
They're going to an icebreaker. I've never seen one before, but I'm getting excited because you got to get excited for these things.
So these guys are going to come out and go like hell for the next 30 seconds.
Oh,
Now, Brooks said he really worked on his cardio.
it's a punch out.
Need to hear you.
It's a punch out for 30 seconds.
Third round.
Nothing wrong with that. Maybe we'll get a KO.
Yes, it does.
And heart conditioning, absolutely. Brooks, from where he was last year till now, is a different type of fighter. He's in much better shape. We'll see what happens. But Thibault, he's kind of an unknown quantity in a lot of ways because he can take a punch, but he can also give it.
Yeah.
And when he looks like he's down and out, he pops back up.
Yeah, that round, I mean, it was just crazy back and forth. Now we got
I'm
30
excited to see this
seconds.
vote. I don't know who's going to win it.
Thibault carries
Everybody.
17 more pounds, what, 20 more pounds? We'll see if
I don't
he
know who's going to win this one.
We got 30 seconds, and these guys are both tired.
I feel like Brooks is really technical. Oh,
Brooks
tries
with the
And a little diving punch there from Brooksy. Trying to get some body punches in. T-Ball's now going to the body punches. Oh, he throws in a left. He's throwing some lefts in here.
This is some good technique from both guys. Wow. Big body shots.
And down goes
Boy, this is a really close one.
Brooks.
It is.
Thibault's kind of, I think, gotten back a little bit in the second half of the fight here, but we'll see if Hooligan's gotten maybe the last 12, 15 seconds.
And it's very technical.
Yeah, right now this is T-Ball's fight to lose, I think.
Positioning, and that's how Brooks caught him with that big shot.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go, right in, right.
Oh, big punch right at the end.
Jeez, what a fight, guys.
It's all optics right at the end. I mean, that's a big punch.
Who's gonna win it?
3 seconds. But
We're going to find out here in a second.
There was a little more, too.
That's a
These
good
guys
fight.
are saying that. Yeah, you think it's more guys? You go out there for 30 seconds.
I don't know who's going to get the victory. I have no idea.
That's a big fight. Both these guys.
I think Andre.
Thibault again. You know,
I think he was started off stronger and ended stronger.
you didn't know if he was going to get back up. And Hooligan,
Brooksy did have a couple good solid punches.
technically sound of the bout so far.
You know what I really liked about that fight is they're always in the middle. You know, they were throwing.
Yeah.
There was not much wrestling. I think I'm gonna have to go with the French kid. To be honest,
The guy, I think I'm going to go with the French kid, he says.
We're gonna find out.
That's how we
The course of the fight,
down,
yeah.
yeah.
say the French kid. Let's see who's going to get it.
I'm wondering if that made a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get another round of applause for these Ice Warriors?
Yeah, both these guys deserve to move on, so it's a
This
judge's decision at
has
this
been
point.
Unanimous.
Unanimous
The
decision.
winner, by unanimous decision, Andre
The French kid's going on. Andre Double wins it on the decision after the icebreaker. He's moving on.
I've done many disciplines. That was the closest
Andre
fight I've seen.
Tebow,
Let's get it up to
what a fight, man. How you feeling?
No words. I need to breathe. Sorry for my English. I'm a French Canadian. Tabarnak.
He tosses it a tabernacle.
It's a long fight, and the height is lower than a real height, so it's harder.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you came out with some powerful shots in the beginning. It looked like you had the fight. And then the hooligan caught you with a pretty good shot in the first round.
Yeah, he got me sometimes, but I never apologize, so just come back.
Yeah, well, man, you have a crazy chin, insane power. Really excited to see you advance to the next round. Is there anyone you want to say thanks to?
I had to say here, everybody. I think
Thanks, everybody, and thanks for the invitation.
I think
We'll see you next round.
Andre
Give it up for Andre
is
Tebow.
gonna be the. I don't want to say Big Snake. I think he's gonna have more power
come down to two guys that really put it on the line,
that
really
Andre's gonna have to deal with. But I think when it comes down to speed,
it's a growing sport. This is only
Andre might be the faster of the two competitors, especially with, you know,
I'll tell you what, too.
Big Snake being 310. I think they said he was.
Just very, very
So
Can I please have your attention
It's gonna
for a
be-
moment of recognition?
it's gonna be something to see here.
We live in the greatest country in the world.
I'm not in that country. I'm in Canada. I did.
Freedom sure as hell is
I disagree.
not free. I would like to recognize a member of our audience. Can you please stand? Ice Wars would like to take this moment to honor a very special American. Member of United States Navy SEAL Team 2. He was combat wounded on July 17th. In 2 days, it will be Bo's Alive Day. Thank you for your service, Bo. Can we have a hand for him? Bo Rickenbach is also a member of the United States Sled Hockey Team. In 2016, in the
My buddy Paul
Pan
Rosen
American
played
Games,
sledge
he
hockey.
was the gold medal goalie for Team USA. In 2017, he was also the goalie in the World's competition in Korea. Bo, on behalf of Ice Wars, on behalf of America, thank you for your service, Bo, and thank you for coming to Ice Wars.
Nice to see that recognition.
There's a great look at Bo. How about a couple medals too?
Pan Am Games.
Yeah.
And
The Worlds. What a hero.
that's a hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hero. And that, in 2016, I stepped on an IED and had lost the use of his legs. Those are the stories that are so impactful to everybody.
Yeah.
And our military just doesn't get enough credit in this country.
No.
It's, they need to be lifted up and really honored for the work and what the sacrifice they do for this country.
Yeah, on top of that, he was a Navy SEAL, which is unbelievable to get to that level. To
What
be at that level.
tremendous
Here we go.
action so far.
Getting all pumped up there.
This
Yeah.
next
Got the
bout
next
is
fight.
our grudge match.
No, this is not in the tournament.
Coming to the ring, standing 5'7", weighing 195 pounds, fighting out of Alberta,
It's our
Canada,
grudge match.
Travis Lose Cannon Check.
Travis Check, Canadian. Well, I know who I'm cheering for in this one.
I mean, I'm really excited for this fight, man. This kid has so much passion. He's overcame addiction. He found the Lord. He was healed of his addictions. He's really changed his life. And he really wants to put a statement and inspire people.
You know what? There's a lot of brave guys out here, not just for what they have, the prowess of stepping into the ice box and fighting, or even fighting through their leagues in the year. It's fighting battles in life, and winning those battles as well. And there's a lot that goes into that.
Sometimes those battles are even more important than many of the battles you see on the professional fields anywhere.
So we do have Travis Check fighting out of Alberta. So everybody cheering who's tuning in from Canada here. Unless this guy, the Vikings from Ontario, I know who I'm cheering for.
From
He's from the Great North. Where does that mean he's from?
Cole Viking Johnson's going to come in with a little more trimmed beard this event.
And I think Cole probably figured that out pretty quick. Last year, he fought a guy in Ice Wars too.
We'll see when it pops
He
up.
lost the fight, but not only
This
did he lose
is
the fight, he lost his beard.
Ouch.
Their beard literally got ripped off his face.
The grunge
His neck
match.
was about 8 inches down. That thing was all over the.
He said cardio is key. He said he's only been working on that cardio, getting that up because he said that's what made him lose his last fight.
Yeah, tough
And,
kid too.
well, and again, you're looking at, UFC later this year is going to be in Salt Lake City. It's 4,300 feet. You're at 7,400 feet up here in Wyoming.
Yeah, you need to come out here like at least 10 days, 2 weeks before, and I know none of them did.
No, and it's tough to do.
This grudge match is scheduled for 2 1-minute rounds.
Both are from Canada. Anyone can win.
30-second icebreaker after the judges' scorecards. Our referees for this event are Avery Lisson and Adam Cito. Fighting! Out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 7 inches, 195 pounds. Out of Alberta, Canada, Travis.
I lived in Alberta for a year. And he's an Albertan. Yep. He's an Albertan.
He's been like this all week.
Next, standing 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighing in 185 pounds, from the Great North, Cole, the Viking Johnson.
He don't want to say where he's from.
Referees
There's no
please
Great
bring
North
him to the
province.
center of the ring.
Look at the height advantage that Johnson's going to have.
Oh yeah, Johnson's got quite. That's just gonna make this Albertan try even harder.
Jack is a good
I know how Albertans are. You're bigger than me. I'll show you.
He's going to come out, guys. There's going to be no standing around here. He's going right to him.
Yeah, you saw it with.
Said I lived there. I can
Andre
say that.
Yushin
My brother's
power.
there.
I feel
Like,
like we're gonna see
mock
a
him
lot
all the
of
time.
Check. Oh wow!
Look at Check.
Good move by the Albertan.
Darren, quick up
Lands
right.
one. The Vikings just gonna try to grab on, use his reach, and that. Look at this little Albertan go. Oh my! There we go. Yeah,
Cole Johnson holding on.
he's fighting like he just got off the oil fields and is at a bar. That's what this guy's doing right here.
Just want to try to slow him down a little bit.
Look how powerful he is.
Spins him, spins around, gives the crowd and camera a little love. What? Oh yes,
Strips.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a strong.
He did a tour up in Fort Mac.
I think Cole needs to really just kind of slow him down a little bit. Let him, use
Yeah,
some of
Cole
his
needs
energy.
to try to
He's fast and
use
slow.
his height because now again just
Uppercut.
he's getting in there. He
He's got
does
all
not
balance,
care.
all balance.
Drops
Johnson's
down
off
Cole.
balance, and it's all the loose cannons so far.
Travis
All defense.
all over the place right now in this one. Definitely showing him.
So aggressive. He's not going to wait. He's going to expire all the energy he has.
Yeah.
And try to
He's Albertan. He has enough to go through those 2 whole minutes.
This is
Sometimes
one
you
fight.
guys think that because they're taller, maybe an advantage. I know. a
Say
lot of
he's
short
on
fighters
that beef right from the farm.
Well, look at Mike Tyson.
Absolutely.
Didn't hurt him, right?
Yeah.
Probably killed it and butchered it himself. Look at him go.
Good head movement. I kind of like that style.
He gets right in there real fast. Grabs on, just spins, punches, pulls.
And then he has control of his shirt. Just takes
Doing
him
a
down the ice.
great,
And look at that. He just kind of
great job
tries to really
representing
get the
Alberta.
Just be dominant. Hold him down for a second.
From a hockey standpoint, you said it, Todd. A little
I
bit
think,
of
yeah,
time.
this first round,
NHL
all
heavyweight enforcer and a character too, but very similar is Travis Check.
the loose cannon.
Ty Domi.
Yeah, Travis is
Loose cannon's got a little bit of a blade nose, though. He has taken a couple shots because he's got a blade nose, but
And Johnson's
he's taking them while landing
his moment.
solid shots. I haven't got a good look at
Todd, now
Cole's face here.
trying to get your leverage.
See if the Vikings bleeding or not.
Use that leverage you have in
A
the
lovely lady with the sign that says round 2 is going up for a walk. They're going to get a couple seconds here to get ready. And as I said, Albertan here. Yes, Hughes did fight. Leighton Hughes injured in his fight in the second round while getting tied up with
the rounds get later.
Caitlin there, Big Snake, the Chief. They went down. He looks like he may have injured his knee, or definitely was a leg, like lower body injury. But it looked to me like it could have been knee or ankle. But he couldn't stand up really on his own weight. Had to hobble off the playing surface. So not in the competition anymore, unfortunately, out due to injury.
Finding a way to get a punch off against the loose
But
cannon.
did have a good showing against
try to figure out a way to try to
Catlin, Big Snake.
It's Scott Parker in this
So,
corner, man. That's got,
hopefully
that's gotta feel good.
recovers and maybe comes back to the next event
No way, no
and
doubt. That's
picks right up where it left off.
Scott Parker?
But
No
this
doubt.
round right
He's the
here
one
between
just- he's the
Travis,
one
Chet,
just-
the Albertan, and Cole Johnson, somewhere from Canada, but won't tell us, are going at it. And I think Travis is in the lead for this one.
Oh, wow.
He moves very well, but
That almost kind of
you can tell Travis is fighting much more like a hockey player,
do something to no, he can't get first off.
a junior hockey player, and not a player in the big leagues, because he's all over the place, moving around, spinning around, but it's 100% working for him. And he's got a couple uppercuts and uppercuts and overhands dropped in on Cole Johnson, the Viking, and the Vikings down right now. They're broken up, so the clock has stopped here.
Someone's mouthpiece is out. I believe that's Johnson's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Johnson slow to get up here after he was just getting, I don't want to say it, but I am manhandled by the Albertan, the loose cannon.
You could definitely blow a knee.
It's done. It's over.
Done. Over. Another injury. Cole Johnson out. Travis, Chet, the Albertan, the loose cannon, moving on to round 2. The Viking he was fighting good, but again, going down, those ice surfaces, the synthetic ones are a little different. They grip, your skate doesn't tear into the synthetic material like it does the ice. He goes down. You can tell he's fighting. Travis was using a style where he was coming down low, getting low under Cole because of his height, and I think that might be part of the reason he's hurt himself, because he was dealing with a lot of strain, jerking, and that, and the pivot point was a lot lower than you would someone who was 6 foot tall, and Albertan goes through, so we'll give him here the victory.
That could be any. That could be hamstring. That could be groin. It could be knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these Ice Warriors! This fight comes to a stoppage at 23 seconds of the second round, and winner by technical knockout, Travis the Loose Cannon!
Doesn't want to go back where it was. So that is the second TKO here of this event.
What a great nickname, by the way. We'll send it up there.
And that was a grudge match. This one doesn't go on. That's right. The Albertan doesn't go on. What am I talking about? This is the grudge match. Whatever this turns into. But he won it. They don't go on nothing. He ain't going on. I'm barely caught up with what's going on. Let's hear what he has to say.
Honestly, man, I surprised my own self. I just do it. It's what I've been doing since junior. So,
How did it feel to have the legend Scott Parker in your corner tonight?
yeah, it's pretty unreal to have Taboo Soldier Club in my corner. We're lucky to have those guys. We're gonna take a run with them. Cruiserweight title, here I come, baby.
Travis, you've overcame so much. You found the Lord. You've overcome addictions. You've won so many battles in your life. What is some words of inspiration that you can give to people who have been with you through all these hard times?
I just want to wholeheartedly hang out with people that want better for me and me for them. And I'm excited to bring people to the Lord and show them on this platform. So,
Travis, Chet should check out some puck support. Big supporter of puck support.
Great
Have a
fight.
hat right
Again,
here.
Scott Parker in the
And
corner.
when they
Doesn't
honor
hurt. It does not
inside
hurt. Be motivating for sure.
someone who's
So
lost their
yeah,
life of
around and retired
with
and
mental health or addiction
motivation for a player.
in the hockey world.
Well,
So
I'd like to see him
we
fight
got
more. I can't
puck
wait to see
support
him
again.
fight more.
Check it out. There we go. Get it in the view there for you.
Good stuff
You can
over
get
there.
that
We're getting Cato ready a little bit for another
www.pucksupport.com.
full action from Cato.
That was a great segue
Cato's corner.
from him.
Cato's corner.
So I think we're moving on to round number 2.
I got hold on. Hey, where are you guys all from? Denver, Colorado? Well, guess what? We have representation here. You guys, are you Avalanche fans? Of course. I noticed your jersey. Who is that? Scott Parker? Well, guess what? Stanley Cup, Scott Parker!
I'm working on spelling stuff here, guys. My apologies. Just get these up, and that was
Scotty making an appearance, buddy.
Ryan.
Thank you. Scotty, you have someone from the Pittsburgh Penguins here too, right? Eric Goddard, you guys used to always brawl, right? A lot of brawling. You still you love Ice Wars? We love it. Big hand for Scott Parker, everybody. Kato Kaelin, back to you guys.
All right, guys, we are back on. It is the second, what is it, the second bout?
round.
Yeah, no, it's the second bout of the tournament, yes.
Yeah, which, again, was an 8-man tournament. We had one fighter fall out, so 7. Corey Allen got the walkover.
Yep.
He'll be fighting in this fight, I believe.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, listen, how are these guys going to
Ladies and
recover? They
gentlemen,
just
we
had a
have
hard fight.
crossed the
They need to
line of
recover
no
from that guy.
return. We are officially in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament.
Round 2. Hope everybody's excited for the
Coming
second
back to
round.
join us, a former Ice Warrior who was awarded the first round bye because he's a badass. Welcome to the ring at 6'1",
This guy got a bye because of being a
270 pounds.
badass, they said.
Out of Ontario, Canada, Corey Alley Train Allen.
Oh, Corey Allen, you got a supporter because I'm in Ontario too, bud. I wonder if he's a no-shower. Could be a how
First fight, I know I'd be looking for.
W
Corey Allen, I'd be exploring.
SHL. Or it could be an EOSHL
Oh, yeah, there's two
that I've never
sides
seen
to it,
before.
right?
So I think
You
he
want
could be a
that first fight
no-shower.
to get it, like, your feet wet, blow your lungs out, feel better, but then also you get to watch your opponent and you're fresh.
This is gonna be Corey Allen versus Ryan Devine.
Trains with another NHL enforcer from the past, Aaron Downey, who I actually played with in Dallas for a few games. Great guy, but he's trained with him for years. And this would be a big event here for Corey. He's in great shape.
Making his ring return after an absolute jaw-jacking, chin-jacking fight.
Apparently.
Standing 6'5", 235 pounds, the Broad Street Bully, Ryan Devine.
Here comes Ryan Devine. For those of you who want to see him go at it, here's when he's going. Make sure you get your pay-per-view up. He's going round 2. I'll let you know how it goes, though.
Superman punch right off the bat.
Really surprised. I mean, if you've asked me what.
Yeah, he had
what
that diamond
surprised me,
Superman
it's
punch.
Ryan
We'll see
Devine
how
in that
Corey
first fight.
Allen
'Cause I wasn't
deals with
expecting
that.
King of Prussia,
The
Pennsylvania,
Alley
but
Train.
Again,
Ontario.
you had the hockey thing going, and that was the difference in that.
That's your hometown guy, though.
It is. You know what? But just outside of it, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
But that's why I say never underestimate anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, this is going to be a good one. Alley, I don't know though, Ian, because Alley's rested.
Yeah.
The Alley Train, rather, Corey.
Making some good points there. These ringside judges here.
Yeah, I mean, when you blow
Allen
your lungs out,
gonna be
it's
nice
just
and
a
fresh
second wind
for
and you
this
have better
one.
cardio.
Devine did have that, that big fight, which took probably a lot out of him, and he's already a little bit beaten up. So we'll see how he does here against a fresh Alley Train Corey Allen.
And how fresh is Corey Allen not fighting? I mean, you can take both
But
sides.
he is the Broad Street Bully.
At this elevation, if you
We'll
don't
see.
live here, you want to get things over as quickly as possible to advance. And that's kind of what Ryan did in his first fight, so it didn't go all the way. So the advantage here, I believe, is going to go to Devine because he's already got one under his belt and got some confidence.
Yeah, and he didn't go through hell right in the first round. So
I think they're waiting on Ryan Devine to show up to the
promise you will be prepared for this fight.
The big question is,
To
you
the
come
ring
out with a
here.
big Superman punch again?
the ring.
That will be the
Rink.
question.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no
what we call
doubt. And like you said, man, he's got those nervous jitters gone. He's sitting in there ready
it. The
to go.
Octorink.
And again, his first fight, Lockhart was more defensive, like Cole Johnson was in that fight. A defensive type fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a hand for Kato Kaelin?
Cato's running up here while I'm in it.
Kato is holding down in Kato's corner. We love you, Kato.
Now we're not
I
going
love
to be here.
Kato.
Kato locks in
They
here.
love him.
Anytime there's dropped gloves in an event, Kato seems to be around that.
Once again, coming to the ring for his second appearance of the night after an absolute ass whipping of a showing. 6'5", 235 pounds, fighting out of King of Prussia, the Broad Street Bully, Ryan Demon.
There he is. Coming
Here
back.
comes Divine now. Back to the ring.
But, you know, just
Ready to
calm,
go,
cool,
round
ready to get
2.
another win.
Kind of lumbering. You know,
Need
lumbering towards the.
Corey Allen wait here for a little bit for him. That's
He's got a little bit of swagger.
maybe a little
He
mental
looks
game
focused,
going on
though.
there.
He's not real. He's not too hyped. He's not really like too low. He's just in the middle. All right, here we go.
Let's hear the particulars in this one. We get ready for round 1. Tail of the tape here. Ryan Divine, 6'5" against 6'1", 235 pounds, 270 for Corey Allen. 1-0 is the
Corey
record for
Allen
Ryan
got
Divine,
him
which you
with a
saw
little
that
bit of
tonight.
weight,
USA
but
versus Canada.
Divine's got the
Broad Street
reach.
Bully, Alex Train.
So that's gonna definitely help out.
That strap checked out really quick again, Divine. That was an issue in the first
Yes,
fight.
it was.
The helmets and
A
the
little,
boards. And
little
that was just
lighter and a
ferocious
little
fight. Two guys
taller.
coming out right out of the gate.
Probably gonna give
And they did not waste any time.
Divine a little bit of an advantage in this fight.
Pulling on
However,
tonight.
Corey Allen,
Not allowed to
fresh as they
yellow
come,
glove.
is gonna have that on his side as an
Obviously
advantage.
can't bite.
You know what I like too? It's just every
This
fight
is
is
Lockhart
different.
definitely
There has been no
knows what Divine can do.
Let's
Let's see if Corey Allen has an answer, or if he's gonna end up with the same fate.
An Ice War veteran, 6'1", 270 pounds, from Ontario, Canada, Corey, the Alley Train Allen.
And Alley Train probably runs through Toronto.
Making his second appearance of the night,
Maybe
representing
Scarborough.
the fighting city of Philadelphia, 6'5", 235 pounds, the Broad Street Bully, Ryan Demon.
All right, here we go.
Our referees for this contest are Avery Listen and Joshua Baker. This is scheduled for 2 one-minute rounds. If tied, 30-second icebreaker. Referees, please bring the fighters to the center of the ring and give them their instructions.
Opportunity to go to the finals.
Ryan Divine being the first guy to fight his second fight tonight.
Well, respect here before the fight.
A win here sends one of these two fighters.
They won't even look at each other. Wow.
Corey Allen's a pretty class guy too, but he's ferocious in the ice box. This is gonna be a good fight.
Corey got his fans here tonight.
Ryan circling.
There we go. Just look how smooth Corey is. I love to see that. He just kind of moves. Oh, nice left.
Left hand.
Dropped
Oh
it.
yeah, Divine got a good punch in there already. Put Corey Allen down.
Still back up. Allen's back up. Oh, and a nice left hand.
Oh, here we go. Divine's trying to end this in the first.
Divine's letting the fight come to him.
And right
You know what
now,
Corey does so well?
Divine
Corey keeps
is
space.
in control.
He keeps his distance so he can land big shots. He gets you coming at him and he cracks you when you get in range.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ryan.
Yeah, he's got that leverage.
Look at that boot going over the top, right to the forehead.
Pretty elusive too.
Yes, very.
What's going on is when Allen's coming in, he's coming in with that overhand right is what Divine's doing. He looks
A little bit more slowed down here, tying each other up.
Broad Street Bully looking to get out of here.
And
without taking much
another
damage.
shot. Put him down to his knees there. Divine is doing great. Allen,
Nothing solid.
the fresher of the two combatants here,
It's really interesting
not
to see these styles.
showing that he has that extra edge, as Divine has been controlling this first round. And that's going to be the end of the first round. I think that one is safe to say is going to the Broad Street Bully. Ryan Divine. Allen. Again, all that coming in here about being fresh are all gone now out the window. He is dealing with somebody who right now is probably leading this fight against him. So he's going to have to come out and not only win this round, but be enough to turn it into his favor from what just happened in this first one.
They take down guys, or can they strike from the outside? And he's getting at the end of his punches.
Oh, well, what he's doing, he's just staying out of range and moving backwards. And the second that he stands, you come into his range, he plants his feet and throws big shots and then gets out of the way. I really like
Maybe
this
getting
style.
a little water, maybe a little smelling salts too to freshen you up.
He lets the fight come to him. There's no panic.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't, not intimidated by anything.
No, it looks like he's really having fun.
He does. He looks like he's really taking in the moment.
And this is live right now, second round on
Here we
Live
go,
One,
second round.
the streaming app.
Ryan Devine
This
dominating
pay-per-view.
the first round.
Corey's fans are there.
And the judges are saying
Ooh,
dominated
big
by
shot.
Ryan Devine.
Overhand right was coming.
Now we're getting a
Ooh,
little
just
bit
slips
pushed
out of
back
the way.
here from
Nice. Ooh.
Corey Allen. A shot as
Look at
the
the
refs were
referee.
coming in.
He was still up though. I mean, I get some boards, but nothing wrong with that.
The
Wasn't a
judges
lot
saying
there.
it's clean
Ryan
shot
Devine
as they
taking
were
press
both
now.
upwards.
Yeah.
Corey kind of starting to shift the momentum.
Corey, yeah, using it here now. Devine now coming back, couple shots.
And then another left. And then a right land.
Wow. There he is using. See how he pulls it back and then lands big
There it
shots.
is.
Oh, another great one by Devine. Drops down. Allen to the ice. Both knees. Refs came in to check on that, making sure he's still with us.
I mean, he definitely dropped him. He was hoping he was going to stay down.
So
but,
that's got to be.
you know, I
So
mean,
this
Corey's
this
tough.
right now is an even round. As Allen came out at the beginning pretty well, but right now Devine doing a lot. You can see these players
Can't catch him.
making these faces when they get a little bit of a wobblier on this ice surface. That's not them. That is that's that synthetic ice surface. And it looks like Allen might have caught
What do you think, my bad?
Yeah, Ryan's just having
Devine
fun.
from behind with a shot as he
It's not a
turned.
big deal for him. He's just enjoying this.
Well, at the end, I think he knows that he's landed so many more punches.
And that's going to
He's
be
gotta stay
the end of
weighted.
round two. I think we might have an icebreaker here, as that one wasn't a solid round. The first round was led by Devine, but that round,
Again, this wasn't enough offensively.
No. And we've seen that 3
Devine could take it, though. Devine definitely could take it, but I don't think Allen has enough to take it right now. He has to hope for a breaker if he wants this to move
without
on.
that attacking mentality. And you've got to have that dog in you.
He's a smooth operator. I'll tell you that. He's impressive and a guy that has really come in here and without panic at all. And he's really put on a show.
Well, he advances to the final, the king of the rink. Will he be that man?
We'll see. I'd be surprised if there's an icebreaker, but you never know.
I don't think so. No. And I thought for a second fight, especially as a bigger man, you know, he got a little gassed at the end, but whoa. He's throwing even going backwards.
He will have.
We're going to have a judgment, I think.
Fighters, please come to the center of the ring. We have reached a unanimous decision.
No icebreaker. Someone's winning this one right here. It's going to be Ryan Devine.
The winner. And moving on to the main event final, representing the fighting city of Philadelphia, the Broad Street.
The Broad Street Bullies going on to the final round here of the Ice Wars Wyoming Fight Night.
Make sure to get this.
Yeah.
I hope they did because this is Philly pride. We're watching right now.
Hey,
This is
he's
great stuff.
worth the price of admission. There's no doubt here.
Ryan,
Corey's
what
gonna
an
exit.
incredible fight. You're the first one to advance to the finals. You just looked so calm in there. How do you do that?
I'll even pop that here in the chat so everybody knows.
Absolutely, man. Practice makes perfect. I called you the Broad Street Brawler. I meant to say bully, but your last fight, man, was an absolute brawl. This fight was super technical, and you kind of move back until someone comes in your range, and then you just blast them and you get out of the way. How long have you been using that style and technique?
Sorry, I had to burp. Not gonna lie, my coach back home, Bart Bang Pierre, he's the MMA guy. He's teaching me with my reach and stuff like that. But ever since playing pro, it just kind of instincts. And I'm not gonna lie, last month and a half getting slapped by pool balloons will really piss you off and help you protect yourself and learn your reach. So credit to Bart.
Now, just one last question. This was your second fight of the night. You seem like your cardio was just. Did you just need to get that first wind out of the way? Because you felt you were smooth on the ice and you weren't even breathing that hard at the end compared to your last fight.
Thanks to the medical staff. Some ice down below helps. Apparently that helps. If you're overheating, just put some ice down there.
Awesome, guys. Well, give it up for Ryan, the Broad Street Bully. He's advancing to the finals.
Things you learn at Ice Wars, eh, Todd?
And you know what's great about him though, but he just makes it so. And it's something I love about hockey players in general.
Unbelievable.
They're themselves all the time.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and
that
that endears the fans. Like this guy should have. For people out there watching, he just picked up a bunch of fans.
absolutely.
You know.
There's no doubt about it.
Let's get over to Cato's corner, see what he's got cooking.
So definitely, yeah, how I was saying there, you're getting fan. These guys are pretty funny. These they're not the PR one safe that you get with the teams. They're more personality driven, and you can definitely see it here in this event. So
the hooligan Brooks. Now,
neat to see that. Ryan Devine moving on, final round. So we got Big Snake versus I can't remember who won it, Brooksy and Tebow. I think Tebow won, did he not?
Well, mostly I take pictures.
I think so.
And I just keep taking pictures, and he works hard, and so I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
And Dad, how about you? Seeing your son get hit, do you train with him?
No. Not even close.
Well, we're glad you
Worked really hard. He put in a great effort. I thought he had it in the first
I need to. It was a great one. That's why it was an icebreaker. Well, thanks for coming out.
I want to say hi to everybody out at the Village Inn in Skokie. Well done.
We have fans everywhere. Of course, it's Ice Wars. First time in America, and we love it. Back to you guys. Cato Kalin and Cato's Corner. We love it.
Hey, Cato, thanks a lot. I mean, listen, after that fight, man, I really have a lot of appreciation. I mean, when you start, and obviously this is Ian and myself's first night, you've called these fights, but for us, and he puts his MMA expertise. I call MMA, I call, all different kinds of combat sports. This has got another twist to it, and you really see, you talked to him, that was a great question, what Ian asked about, how do you do that? How do you use your length like that? Get at, and he said, hey, I got to give it up to my trainers over the last month and a half. And you can speak to that, Ian, how important that is, getting the right training for something like this.
Yeah, I mean, he's just put through the reps over and over again. He knows how to block. He knows how to move out of the way. He's just perfected his style, and he has a lot of confidence going in the finals.
Well, that's the finals. How did we get
We're
here?
gonna be getting.
How
I
did we get to the point
think
we're
we'll have
at?
the next.
Let's
They're
take a
gonna be setting up the
look
next
at
one
how we
here,
got
and then we'll
to
have
where
that
we are.
probably final
Here's the
grudge
recap.
match, and then look at the finals. They're just showing some
This is first
highlights
round.
here
Ryan Devine going right at it straight away
from the
against,
first fight
Lockhart.
between Devine
Lockhart
and
just
Lockhart.
didn't provide much offense in this fight. This is kind of Ryan Devine just put himself on display.
Yeah, and you talked about that. You can't be defensive in this. You've got it. Even if you have to take a couple, you got to go for it. Then we have the big fellas at 6'9" and Big Snake coming out
That's
on
a Big
top.
Snake,
Well, I mean,
Zach,
I wouldn't
and
say
then
he
Hughes
totally
fight
can't
where
be
Hughes
defensive
got
because,
injured.
Ryan moves back, and then gives the shots, but it's kind of like luring him in.
Right.
But here we go,
Which
Andre.
makes it tough. And this is Andre Tebow, who advanced as well. That'll be coming up fighting Big Snake. And you see the big gash there.
There's that's back at the Lockhart fight, but
Yep.
Devine very tactful.
There we go. There's Corey Allen. Devine, Devine hitting right when he got back up, too.
Oh, look at that
Yeah,
shot
one shot
from
from
the
the
bottom.
ice. Here's that little Ty Domi.
Travis check.
Travis check.
Man, I think
Yeah, there's
Travis
a
needs
little
to get
Travis
this
check.
tournament next time.
Yeah, we'll
From
be
the
the
grudge
Cruiserweight
match
tournament
against
next
Cole
time.
Johnson, the
Travis.
Viking there.
He was in the
The
Cruiserweight tournament last
loose
year.
cannon,
and
the
broke his
Albertan.
hand.
Oh,
And so he was out, and I think he was the second fight, I
Speedy
believe,
McGee.
of that tournament, and he broke his hand. And he was winning that fight pretty handily. That would have been interesting, too, to see how he shook out at the end of that.
Hey, listen, the Viking was tough. There's no doubt.
No
Man,
doubt.
He was tough. He took some big shots. All these guys tonight have put everything out on the line, and you just see so far out on the line. You talked about Devine. He has looked the best. Now we'll see when we have the other half of the finals coming up. He's in the finals. So who's next? Well, there's two big guys that are going to come up next to decide who's going to go to that final.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one again. How much does your air? How much does that energy provide for you in this fight?
Yeah, this is going to be really a fight of David and Goliath.
A lot of ways.
You got a big guy, a big snake, and then you got Andre, but who packs a powerful punch. So we're really going to see if the height advantage and how they use that.
Absolutely. And who's in shape? Let's go back over to Cato one more time.
So yeah, the winner of the Big Snake Tebow fight will be going on to the finals to face Ryan Devine. And then we also still have one more grudge match
you've got to be
to
pretty
still
proud.
come, and I believe you're going to be seeing that between round 2 and the finals.
Amazing sport to us. I'm very, very excited about this, and it's
And that's going to be
People going
Aiden
The fans
Bowe,
have been incredible this year. I mean,
Jawbreaker
I'll tell you
Cornell
what,
versus
this-
Justice
I talked to the commissioner,
Haymaker
of course,
Smoke.
Brian Peterson. Brian says,
But
please come
before
back.
that
Please
one,
come back. Will there be an Ice Wars? What's the next
we're gonna
American
have
City?
The next American
the
City
big
we're
one.
hoping is gonna be, well, it's
The
gonna be a
battle,
surprise.
the semifinal,
We're gonna let you
the
know
final
next week.
semifinal
It's
between
coming
Big Snake
soon.
and
And,
Table.
You know, we'll do what we have to do.
I love that, Charlie. Now, a lot of people have been coming up to me and saying, Kata, we're meeting so many celebrities here. We saw Scott Parker from the Stanley Cup Avalanche. Is Professor
And
X
again,
here? I said, no.
you gotta be,
that's not Professor
jumping on
X from
these.
X-Men. This is
It
Charlie
says
Namba.
under
And
$30
Charlie,
Canadian.
you shaved the head
Great
recently.
event
Is it
for
Ice
what they're
Wars?
putting on here and what all these competitors going on. You want to support these kind of things. Hopefully you're
You saw
jumping
mine
on
and
and
hated it. Well, I'll tell you what,
getting
Charlie.
yourself a
people
ticket
always
like
ask
I
me, how
did.
Ice Wars,
And
how
then
did
you can
come
see
up
the
with
stuff
Ice
as
Wars?
well.
Actually,
I'd love to show it to you, but this isn't a news type event. This is a pay-per-view, so we're gonna honor their pay-per-view and just give you guys this live reaction, keep you updated what's going on. You guys can see my face,
I agree with you and all that.
and
I'll tell you
hopefully
what,
one day maybe they'll want us to do it
some people in
for
Hollywood, in any pitch meeting, in
the
any
event.
celebrity I've
Either
shown
way,
it to,
we hope you guys are
I
enjoying
show
it.
them Ice Wars.
It's gonna be great.
Everybody gets it. The 10 seconds they go, I
Who
love
wouldn't
this.
want to be
Is
using
this
this
real? Well, guess
microphone?
what? It's real and it's staying.
It's staying. And
You
it's
get
gonna
me
be
all
around
pumped
for
up.
a long, long time. We're having a lot of fun doing it.
It's been fantastic. Charlie Nama, thank you so much. And thank you so much for having everybody here in Ice Wars. And I wish people, I hope you meet and greet everybody. Once again, Charlie Nama, creator, owner of Ice Wars. Thanks for having Ice Wars 3. Looking forward and good history.
I look forward to Ice Wars 4 already after this. I will be definitely checking out every one of these ones moving forward. They're entertainment. This isn't fighting, like some people get upset with fighting in hockey. These are two guys. They signed up for this competition. They know what they're going for. And I love it. I think it's amazing that they're willing to do this kind of stuff. As long as everyone's keeping it safe and they're all willing to do it,
In a lot of ways, yeah. I mean, those are what
it's
you
enjoyable to
like,
watch. And you see after the respect these guys are hugging, they're tapping each other. There's not anger and rage between these guys. They're just battling out for
And I'll tell you what, I mean,
the king
this is
of
a
the
growing sport,
rink.
Right? We're still in the infancy of Ice Wars. Guys like that to come around, I mean, they're gold.
And like Charlie was saying, when the fights broke out, everyone stood up. That's what Dana White said. You could be at a baseball game, a football game, a fight breaks out in the parking lot. Guess where everyone's going?
yeah.
They're going to watch that fight. And
that's absolutely right.
it's just something that's in our nature that we love to see. So, and these guys
As
put
they're
a lot of
saying,
work
they're
to
just
put on a
talking
show
about
for
it
us.
as well. It's something we do, but it's a great, enjoyable event. I'm so happy I'm checking this out right now. Hopefully you're enjoying it as well. Again, they're going to have this grudge match coming up here at some point, I believe, after this next fight between Catlin Big Snake
is there room for another one?
and Andre Thibault in the semifinal. Then we should have this grudge match
Part of it is what they're
between
not
these
just
two
doing this to fight on the ice. There's something behind it.
wild
There's a culture,
combatants here.
and like you see in MMA or Muay Thai.
And then we're going to the
and they
final.
love it, and so anybody with the
Ryan
drive for
Devine's
that,
gonna be facing
that's
off
where
against
they find
somebody.
their joy.
Who's
And
going to be?
what they like to do
Which we
in
find out here
participate in
shortly.
activities in their life. So this is a culture of fighting, and these guys that were born in it.
Yeah, we'll talk about culture and someone fighting for his country, his nation, his people. Big Snake coming up.
Yeah, that's
right
going to be
now.
unbelievable. Big Snake going at it. And listen, Ian, you know the story. The sport of MMA helped save your life.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Just being able to have a way to create a platform to show what the Lord's done in my life. And, MMA was a way out. It's an outlet for a lot of people to kind of get that energy out instead of putting it somewhere negative.
And make
They put
sure,
their
hey,
addiction
if you're looking for some
personality
good
into something
products,
positive
a
that
couple
they can
people
work
I know
towards
that are
and
doing
they
some
can
products.
inspire
We got Puck Sport, like I
people
told you.
around them and
There's
really
also
give back to the
Blade
people
Tape,
who stuck around and through the hard times.
www.bladetape.com.
You escaped
Get
for
yourself
so
some
many years
Blade
for the
Tape.
Flyers
Upgrade
and
your
the
blade. I
broadcast
got
and
it
pregame
on the
postgame.
non-broken
Now
stick
we're
back here.
You're still involved with
My
something that
Hockey Stick
you
Man
grew
Pro
up
Blackout
loving
stick.
and idolizing
And
with the
also
game of hockey.
check out
It's just
Bullseye
great.
Hockey. You can do that on Instagram. They have some other channels, but
The tough guys like
BULLSEYE
one of them, I can say that.
HOCKEY Bullseye Hockey. It is a
They were the good
scented
guys
wax
for the rule. They
for
were
your
the-
sticks, and
they
it's
were the
amazing.
Pablo
Makes
Lopez
change rooms
guys.
smell
So
great.
we
So
get
check
the
that
rule,
out.
and
Couple
we had,
different
they were always
different
the same
people
guys.
doing
That's
some
why I love these, being around
some
these
great
guys,
things in
because they're
hockey.
the salt of the earth,
Um,
and they're always the best guys
so you
in the
want
world
to check
that we
those
Yeah, it's funny
those
how
two
that
products
happens
out,
because
and again
Scott
Puck
Parker
Sport as
was
well,
playing games
mental
with
health
the
charity.
Athletics I covered
Check
games.
them out. They're
That's
doing some
exactly
great work.
what he was. and a guy that you knew would have your back every single time.
Yeah, it's just so cool to see Scott. and
Couple
Eric
great
Goddard here.
podcasts too. You want to check out
Chris, you're a
Brady
legend
Able
as well,
Hockey to
man.
Hell and
So,
Back.
Mike Brown. So we got some
The Boys
real
Down
celebrities in
Cornwall
the
have
house
Average
tonight,
Jocks podcast.
man,
It's a great
we're
one
just
as
getting to
well.
the good
And
part
then
now.
Yeah, we are. We're
up in
getting ready
Toronto,
for 3 fights. Here we go.
the Sheriff,
Hey, let's thank some
Sean
more sponsors
McMorrow
for
with the
tonight
Sheriff
that is
podcast. Check those
bringing
ones out.
Ice Wars
All great
over into
podcasts.
your house. If
Love
you're not
working with
here in
them.
Cheyenne,
I
Wyoming,
got
which
the
a
opportunity
lot
this
of
last
people are,
weekend to
Mile
work
High
with Pay It
Sports
Forward
FM
Sports.
98.1. Fellas on Joe
We had a
Rico and
celebrity
Alex
golf tournament,
Ramirez did a great
2023
job getting,
celebrity golf
Charlie
tournament
on. The US
from
Air Force.
Trillium Golf
Boy,
Course,
those are great
just
golf
north of
courses
Belleville.
down there, by the way.
Lots of big names there. There'll be some content coming out, I think, through Pay It Forward Sports here in the future, so keep an eye out for that. But right now, we're just going to enjoy a little bit here of this, and I just wanted to give you guys some of my advertisements, which aren't really advertisements, just people I know.
And
But
by
hey,
the United Way of Larimer County. Laramie County, that is. And I said Larimer because I grew up in Fort Collins, which is Larimer County. I don't want to offend those in Wyoming. We have border war up here between CSU and Wyoming. By
they're just
SPC
doing their
Passion
little
Sports
commercial
Camo,
rundown
don't
here.
hide your passion. Like that logo. Like that logo. Spreads.ca.
Get a little action on the fights tonight if you're going to
Yeah, we
There
got
you
some
go.
Canadian flavor in there.
Yeah.
If I would have known that before, I can't do that because I'm commentating on the fights. The Wyoming Combat Sports Commission, established in 2012. And listen, I can't say enough about these guys. During COVID, we couldn't have any MMA fights in Colorado. We had all our fights up here. We fought 6-7 times up here. Without Wyoming, there would have been no fights. We had bare knuckle fights up here, and then I called the first ever left weight fight up here, which is the Art of Nine Limbs, where you could use your head.
This is a great venue. I will say
there's a fighting where you can use your head.
my
Just wanted to throw that out there, guys. This is the first I've heard of it.
Behavioral Health. We're also sponsor and a good friend of mine who runs Tiki.
Use your head, he said.
Cups like the Yeti cups.
Yeah.
You can get them there. Go on and order them. They're unbelievable.
Yeah.
Terrific stuff.
And you know what I think's so cool? That,
Things you
know,
learn
bare knuckle
watching
boxing
Ice Wars.
got its start right here in this building. And I feel like Ice Wars right now is going to get that explosion boom right after this, because, I mean, this is a place that sanctions everything, that gives people a chance to try something different.
Yep.
And it's a place to just slingshot that business into the mainstream.
You got to have a great commissioner, and they certainly have one here in the state of Wyoming.
They've been so good to us here. The entire city of Cheyenne, the state of Wyoming.
Oh, we're getting a little buffer here on the stream. He probably won't before it comes back on here. Done that a couple times. Again, I do have it on my
What it's
TV.
like to get
When
that
streaming
big
higher
together,
quality
what you have to
streams,
get
for
through
those of you
all
that
your
don't
ducks in a
know,
row
the higher
to be
quality
able to
from
give a product
1080p,
like that.
2K, 4K, 6K, all that stuff,
Look at
it
the
does
fans, they
degrade
got ready for
down,
this next
or it
big
does
one, huh?
make it harder for your signal to keep up with the larger content. Running on my TV is 4K. I don't know if this is coming out in 4K, but TV being 4K would accept up for that. So whatever the maximum resolution is for this stream, I'm getting right now, and
How do you describe that to your friend that wasn't here?
that's
To get them
unfortunately gonna get a little bit of slowdown when you're going off of a straight streaming service.
Believe it, yeah.
No longer with the cables,
It's nothing
but
like
that's
you
the
see on
changes
the
we
ice.
deal with now in life, and I don't mind it. I love
Because
streaming
it's long.
services.
Yeah.
How I get most of my
like I'm
content.
telling you
I like
guys,
to provide
I've seen
streaming
a million
content, so.
fights, sitting on a bench watching for the years.
Right,
yeah.
And I said, well, I was more than equipped to handle calling them because I'd seen enough of them.
Right.
But I think when you get here and you really see how fascinating it is,
Yeah.
and how much the guys are right into it, it's explosive, and that's what people want to see. It's something that wows you out of your seat.
Yeah, and the thing I love about that's so fascinating to me, you know, people think of hockey fights, they just grab their jersey blow for blow. But there is so much technique. Everyone has a different style, and it's just cool to
Yeah,
see
there's
them blend
definitely,
that
that's what I've been
together
trying to keep
and
an eye
be
on
so
here, different
effective the
techniques
way
or
that
different
they can
ways
only
people
do it.
are,
You're right, though, and you
are,
said it earlier, buddy,
you know,
and it was you're talking
bringing
about
out
the
their
fact
fighting
that every
game, their
style's
style.
different, every fight's been different.
Some are using
It's
more
not something you
speed,
really
some are using
notice
more
until someone
strength.
kind of points it out, but there's not been one
Some are
style
just
that's
taking
been the
punches
same
to
as
the
someone else.
face.
Correct.
No, and when you look at what develops over a tournament, okay, you're in a tournament, so you got to win multiple times. And I've hosted called fights in MMA where we did a boxing, then kickboxing, and then MMA is the final, and you had to make it through. You 3 fights to win the title. That's what we're seeing in essence here. When you look at a guy like Divine that has grown so much in a month and a half, but he talked about how he got to that
And
point.
Divine's gotta
It
be a
really
little
makes you impressive
tired
that not
fighting
only is
at
he in a
the two,
fight,
but
he's learning how to fight.
He's not a
he's
fighter,
only got one
but
left to
he's
go to
started
win it,
fighting.
win
He's
it
a
all.
football player that scored goals and made passes.
Wow. Some people are just built
Here
for
we
it.
go.
All right, here we go.
Here we go, they say. It's coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last thing. If you are loving Ice Wars, let me hear ya!
Not yelling in the
Guys, we
microphone.
appreciate everything. If you are not aware, we are live on pay-per-view. So sometimes there might
that's
be
how I'm
a
watching.
little bit of break in the
I'm aware.
action, but you guys are the action, and this place looks awesome. Before you leave, I don't want you leaving. I want you staying. I want you having some fun. But right over there, guys, there is awesome Ice Wars merchandise right there over at the
If I was there,
table,
I'd get myself a
available for
t-shirt.
you. So please, if you want a hat as cool
So,
as
Ice
mine,
Wars, if you see this, please
can
send
have
me a
one
t-shirt.
too.
Because I would wear an Ice Wars t-shirt right now.
Once
if I had
again,
one.
now we are ready for our King of the Ring semi-final match. Representing the Sixth Nation. His first fight was memorable. He is now going for immortality. 6'6", 310 pounds. Caitlin, be the Chief, Big Snake.
Here comes the Chief.
An interesting fight because we just talked about how you react, how you go into a fight, what you do strategy-wise. And then, that's what's going to come up in this fight.
So the one thing that Snake, I think, has more
In his tank.
to get tanked quicker.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting to see how this goes. I think Snake.
He's getting all pumped up. You can see getting all excited. Now he's going to start making his way to the ring, the Octo Ring. Yeah, we got a little buffer again. There's back. He's just fucking didn't miss nothing.
If Big Snake is gonna have like four
Here
gas
pops
spikes,
in
get those nervous
to
jitters
the
up
Octo
and
Ring.
down. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to try to, I should patent that. Get a shirt called.
And it will always be memorable.
Get into the Octo Ring.
Coming back to the Icebox for his
Oh, they
shot
call it
in
the
the
Icebox.
finals.
I call it the Octo Ring.
6 foot, 227 from
I think mine's
La
better
Quebec,
anyways.
Canada, Andre Tebow.
Andre Tebow on the way back to the Icebox.
Andre Tebow. What's that?
I like
Take
his
on.
walkout song. He's like, I know his nickname's on the Viking,
Captain.
but he kind of looks like
The
a Viking.
Chief.
He does.
Yeah.
Big Snake.
I tell you what, he kept landing when he needed to. That was a close fight.
Yeah,
And Tebow was in.
And Chris, like you said, he hasn't been fighting that long. He really hasn't, but some guys are just born with it.
He's just 24 years old.
You don't know what you don't know.
So
sometimes.
Big Snake's got 6 inches reach. Got
Take a look,
about
Big Snake there,
83
6'6",
pounds weight.
6 foot, 227.
Canada versus the U.S.
10 pounds. USA versus Canada. The Chief and Andre Tebow.
No, they're
Tail
both,
of the tape.
they're both Canadian.
Oh, it's the USA up there.
We got team. We got some team Big Snake in here, and we got some team Tebow in here. We don't know who's gonna win it, but we're excited to see.
After that icebreaker, we go to the judges' scorecards. The men in charge of the action.
I gotta kind of stick on Tebow's side because I am Canadian, but he is
and
from
Avery
Quebec.
Lizard.
Just kidding.
Now, once again,
It's gonna be a good match either
fighting
way.
in the red corner, the Chief of the Sixth Nation, 6'6", 310 pounds, Caitlin.
He's got that stare down. He's ready. He knows he's just got this one to win to move on to the final.
6 foot, 227 pounds, fighting out of La
And the
Quebec,
lightweight in this
Canada,
match.
Andre Tebow.
From the land of Putin
Referees, please bring the fighters to the center.
and smoked meat sandwiches.
What has he got left in the tank?
It is
And will the Big Snake lean on him? a
Andre
little bit?
Tebow for the final semifinal matchup. This is going to be a good one. Both these two ones again.
I'm gonna go on. I'll be surprised unless
Big
he gets
Snake
around a couple times.
has the reach, has the weight advantage, and we'll have to try to use it here. Tebow is going to use his speed.
Definitely dial in for this one. They don't want to back off too much. Here we go. Big Snake and Andre Tebow.
They're both Waiting to that. A couple punches here. Oh, big punch by Big Snake, but then he takes one on the punch as well, and they both go down. Helmet comes flying off of Big Snake. They give each other a tap on the way back out. As you can see the again, synthetic surface a little different to be on than ice. Don't have that dig that you get from your skate into the ice. You get well, pressured dig, but you know what I mean. You don't get that on the synthetic surface. It's much harder. Doesn't have that, you know, dig and melt that you get with the ice. So get that helmet all fixed up here on Big Snake. Now they're gonna go back at it here.
Ice Wars will have like a certified helmet, just so we don't have these issues.
Oh, they both are taking punches to the face, and now Thibault was just pounding in on Big Snake, and Big Snake pulls him down. Didn't see exactly if any punches were landed when they were going down because the camera got blocked out by the referee, but right now both players are just laying into each other, and you can tell Thibault is injured with his leg. He is hobbling, but oh, it might be a blade issue as he just stomped his foot onto the synthetic floor, either showing that he wasn't injured at all and he could keep going, or was trying to bang that blade back into the holster. So he's right back in there. Oh, and then Thibault gets a solid shot into Big Snake and knocks him down. They're going to check on him. Make sure he's okay. He gets up shaking his head. No, he's fine. But he took a shot there from Thibault. He needs to land one here on Thibault, or Thibault's going to take over here. Helmet off, so they're going to get in the way and stop that. As the helmet came off Thibault there. But right now, Thibault is landing the majority of the offense.
I think it might be his nose, to be honest.
And I'm not sure here. Big Snake not too damaged up right now, but you can tell he has taken a fair amount of shots. They've been landed clean directly into his face. So
yeah, a lot of back and forth. He hasn't taken as big as shots as we thought he might. Early on, there was one shot that was really scary, dangerous. That Thibault avoided.
They're gonna clean up a little bit of, I think, sweat and stuff off of the floor surface. Not sure if that's a Gleiss. I've been on Gleiss before. It's nice surface to be on. This one looks a little more bluer than the Gleiss one, but could still be a similar product, if not theirs. Got to use the Gleiss at the National Capital Hockey Show. We're back there at it, swinging at each other, tugging pretty hard, and a helmet comes off. Again, they're gonna have to try to find a way potentially to modify these helmets in the future if they're going to keep doing these competitions where they can potentially lock in maybe the chin or something, you know, more like a motorcycle kind of style or within the goalie style, and keep it tight so the helmets don't pop off, because it does have to stop the play every time there's a helmet pop, which kind of can lose momentum, and also keep you know, if you're landing a couple solid punches and a helmet pops off and now you need to step back, that can kind of break down your style and your play. So they'll get that helmet back on. They're going to make sure it's nice and tight. Get back out there now. Finish off this first round here. And again, Thibault right in him. Knocks down Big Snake again. Big Snake pulls down Thibault, and Thibault looks like he could have got injured a little bit there by Big Snake yanking him down. We'll see how he goes.
Hopefully his knees are right.
It looks like, yeah, it's
that would be the third one we see tonight.
Definitely laboring with his knee, but I don't think that's going to take him out of competition here.
A little bit towards Thibault? Yeah.
Yeah. I think he worked harder.
I think he landed more shots.
Yeah, and as saying, they believe this right now is going to Thibault for the first round. He did a little bit better, but again, if he's injured and that knee can't handle out this second round here, this next 60 seconds of battle, might not be making it on if he's injured. So we'll see here.
American fighting spirit, and I think he's going to show it in the second round, but we'll see.
But oh, what is it? This is just amazing to see. If you're not watching this at home, if you can jump on, you might be able to get it in a replay. I think it's available for 30 days for me after I purchased it, so you might be able to check it out again. It is a great competition here between these combatants.
We're going to a second.
Tebow's tough, man.
Both guys are looking.
Yeah, both these guys are just. Snake's got to show us something.
We're in the final semifinal, so there's only Ryan Devine and the winner of Big Snake and Tebow to go on to the finals. There's one grudge match as well against Cornell and Smoke to still happen as well. So another 2 fights after this one. And Tebow again was able to put down Big Snake. Big Snake yanked him down again. He's trying, you can kind of see, I think Big Snake is using that injury right now to Tebow to pull him down and try to injure that knee so maybe he can't go on, because in the offensive side of the fight, it seems to be Tebow who's doing the majority of the offense here. So they're just going to be stopping getting a helmet fixed here. Again, if you're just tuning into me to hear this, what's going on, we have Ryan Devine heading off to the final, and the winner of this battle right now between Catlin Big Snake and Andre Tebow will be moving on to face him in the final. And then there is the final grudge match between Aiden Bowe, Jawbreaker Cornell versus Justice Haymaker Smoke. And they're back at it, fighting Tebow right back in, just swinging. And again, manhandling. Big Snake is just manhandling him, but Big Snake is not landing really any punches other than just grabbing him and yanking him around. And at this point, Tebow, unless he lands a big solid punch and can knock him out, Tebow is leading this battle. Helmet's going to come off here in a second on Tebow. He's just holding on his head like a yarmulke. Ah, it popped off. You know, his little hat sitting head. Poof. That's what I was getting at.
When you're looking at this fight, I'm just looking at who's busier. Tebow. It is Tebow.
Yeah, this is all Tebow. Right now, Big Snake is being too... I don't know if it's the speed he's having a hard time dealing with, and he's kind of being more kind of set back. He fought this way again against Zach Hughes, where he sat back and was a little bit more using power punches instead of multiple punches, where Tebow is really using speed and trying to land as many punches as he can before Snake goes down and pulls him down with him. So, like I said, the only way I can see at this point Catlin Big Snake winning it is if he is able to get in there and just land a cinder block of a punch to the face and take him off his feet, potentially knock him unconscious. It's really going to be the only way I think he's going to take him out of this point, because for the first round and a half, every time they go at each other, it's Tebow coming in with 5 or 6 punches before he ends up getting pulled down by Big Snake. Big Snake has maybe landed maybe only a handful, under a dozen punches this round in this fight.
Oh, wow. Look at him.
Tries to get an uppercut there. Now he takes a shot to the head, goes down again after the shot. And I think, yeah, it's all but over at this point for Snake, other than just trying to fight it the rest of this time. I don't believe there's going to be any icebreaker, as Tebow is just... If he can keep himself upright and not injured, he's going to get it. It's over. It's over now. They both went down the corner. They did hit the bell, so I don't think this is going to an icebreaker. I think this is going to a victory, and I think it's going to be Andre Tebow who's going to be walking away with this. Big Snake was waiting for, I think, more of a moment to land a big power shot, and I think he was looking for more of that knockout type blow, where Tebow just came in every time, throwing as many punches as he could.
If that's indeed what it is, he's going to find a way. But again, we're going to see what happens with the judges.
Yeah.
I think it was Tebow.
Yeah, we're about to find out. I mean,
I think they're going to go a third round.
We're going to see that. The judges are saying there might be a third round here. They might go a third round. They might not want to call this one here. As, like I said, Tebow has just been landing punch after punch, but not landing a punch that would cause a massive amount of
Trying to
damage.
catch their breath just in case it does go to
So
the third round.
are they going to be judging it on the amount of punching and the amount of offense from each side, or are they going to be judging it on damage dealt? If it's damage dealt, I think they're going to third round. If they're doing it on pure offense out of the two combatants, Thibault should have the win. But I think they're going to third round.
Listen, this what I'm doing. If I'm Thibault, I'm going in and I'm starting to throw that action because Big Snake's best offense has been dragging him down and putting that weight on him.
And yeah, they're going to be moving on here to the third round by the looks of it here.
Oh, yeah. You got
So
30
this is gonna
seconds, though.
be
You
something
gotta
to see
dig deep
here.
into these moments. I've been in these moments, and it's
I
just
think
really
Big Snake
fun.
really has to come out with a different game plan for this third round, or Thibault, if he goes with the way he's going, I don't see him losing. I think this is just a final opportunity in a close match to give Big Snake an opportunity to prove he can take him down, because if not, I think Thibault is really standing
Here we go.
with the benefit on his side.
Let's see what you got.
What's Thibault gonna do? What's the Snake gonna do? Neither one of them want to engage. Whoever gets one punch in may do it.
Oh, nice shot.
Solid punch by Big Snake. And now Thibault and Big Snake are locked up, throwing body shots to each other. Thibault's trying to back him up to get a shot in. And down goes Big Snake.
It's hard for those big guys to
without a
fight back with some
bucket.
energy to get up and down. When you fight and it's up and down, up
I'm
and
from
down, it is
Kingston,
almost
Ontario.
impossible.
I used to commentate the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League, but I have now left, and I'm covering the U22 Elite girls team here from Kingston and some other games. But I know some guys who played out in the Quebec leagues. Miguel Poussin was one of the Glengarry players I know quite well. I know he transferred into that league from time to time, some of the Quebec leagues. So glad you like the commentating. I like to do hockey games. Maybe let me know when come and do a hockey game for you guys. This was, I had a buddy who was going to be coming over to do a little bit of a reaction show today. Unfortunately, things got in the way and he couldn't make it, so I decided to go one-on-one here with the viewer. And that, I think, might have been it. Thibault landed a solid punch again here on Big Snake. Big Snake went down, and I think it's going to be, like I said, without a knockout here, Thibault is going to walk away with this one. He's landed way too many punches. He's had way too much control. And if you have to give it to somebody right now, he gets him. Oh, his Big Snake was trying to get away after missing a punch. Thibault comes in and just nails him with one in the side of the head. He goes down, and Thibault's celebrating now. And Big Snake came over and gave him a smack on the hand saying, good job. He recognizes that he got pegged trying to get away from a hit. He tried to evade, and he evaded directly into the punch from Thibault. I think that's it. They're calling this one.
I think the one thing that Thibault did, that he's been consistent with all night when you look at him, is throwing combinations. He didn't just throw one punch and be done. He found a way to throw combinations.
Interestingly enough, from what we saw in the first
What a tilt this one was here for the second semifinal. They're going to announce a victor, and I think the victor is Thibault.
And credit Big Snake for being, a mile and a half above sea level and going 3 rounds.
all night. Yeah, I mean, told me yesterday he's only done 20 seconds, the longest fight he ever had.
Well, he's got 2 now that are longer. That's a heck of an accomplishment.
They're waiting for the call.
Put your hands together for these absolute warriors.
Both combatants, warriors. They took it. It was a good battle.
After 2 full rounds and an icebreaker, the judges have come to a unanimous decision.
And they're going to be calling it.
Winner, out of the blue corner, from La Quebec, Andre Thibault.
The 24-year-old gets it done.
Victory. 24 years old, moving on to the finals against Ryan Devine. I'm horrible with names.
Andre, when you we're finishing the second round. They announced the icebreaker. What was your thoughts?
Oh man, he's a big guy. It's tough. He has a long reach arm. So, what? Yeah!
You fell
I
a
love
few
when they talk
times
to
and you were
fans
kinda
during their
grabbing your knee.
speeches.
What was the issue there? Did you feel a pop or just a dead leg?
No, my ankle just turned and my skate just broke. So I fight with the broke
It was a broken skate, guys.
Wow.
Yes, I called it. That stomp he did, and it was a damaged
Both
blade.
you guys put it all on the
Maybe
line.
I can get an
Tremendous
interview with
heart.
him and after he's done this and
Congratulations, going to the finals.
find out,
Look
you know,
forward to watching your fight. Ladies
get
and
the
gentlemen, give it up
nitty-gritties from
for
it. I'll
Andre
drive down to
Tebow.
the Bell Provence or whatever it's called to come down there and do an interview. No problem. I was down, did one at Bell Center earlier this year, last year, but this season, preseason.
I'll tell you what. I mean, this has been.
I love it when they do the interviews. Great. Like when you get this, these aren't the guys who are doing this for a team and it's all, you know, prim and proper and PR. These guys they are a hoot, and I love hearing them after it. So great victory for him. And we're going to be going on now. I'm going to get this set up here because I got to pull up our grudge match.
Even before this, they were talking about, this guy's an MMA fighter, this guy's a Muay Thai fighter. No, nothing taken against those guys, but hockey's a whole different breed.
It is.
I knew the way it's unfolded is kind of the way I figured it unfold. Both Andre and Divine.
Divine, a little bit of a revelation to you, John, or is he a sneaky surprise for you?
No, he's doing good, and I didn't doubt it. But here, we're just watching the replays right now, and what a battle!
I mean, the one thing that I liked about Tebow,
Canada chant going on. I believe I hear that correctly.
They both throw multiple shots. They were both offensive.
Or it could be something else, but it should be a Canada one anyways. That's the best ones to do.
Between both fighters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from either fighter. I mean, they did awesome.
Yeah.
I'm obviously going to always go for those smaller guys because
Yes.
that was my whole career was, fighting guys like Chris here and guys that towered over me. But, it's not the size of the it's not the size of the dog. It's the size of the fighting dog. So.
Yeah, and that's something with.
So we're going to have Aiden Bo Coronel versus off against Justice.
Yeah, and I'll be honest.
Haymaker Smoke.
Pick a fight of the night here, and I think that's definitely between
That
one
is
and
going
the
to
first
be
one.
the next one. I'll pop up here so you can see a quick look. That's going to be the grudge match they have coming up here between these two.
Great showing.
I believe they said friends off the ice box, as they call it, but I prefer to call it the Octorink. So they're buddies, but they're going to be the ones facing off here in the last grudge match. Well, they let Tebow and Divine have a little bit of a rest for their big battle they're going to have against each other for the King of the Ring Championship. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Said if you had the option to tune in from for the actual pay-per-view, it was on Live 1 if you're watching that. I hope you're enjoying it. If not, hope you're enjoying listening to me, which is surprising as most people don't like to listen to me. But hey, you like to listen to me, I'm loving it. And I hope you're enjoying this coverage. Ice Wars. That's right.
I don't know who's having more fun tonight. We're able to see some great fights out
I'm having
there,
a pretty good
or
time, a lot of fun tonight. I'm not even there.
Like I said, there's been a few good fights here tonight, so I'm looking forward to this next one.
Well, you talked about, I think, to wrap up when you look at fighting, and as I've mentioned to Chris, I'm calling a lot of
So we
fighting.
have this grudge match. You guys got to get in. Feel free to pop in the chat here. Who do you think's gonna win? Is it gonna be Ryan Divine, or will it be Andre Tebow for the final winner? Who's gonna be crowned the winner? Put in your guesses there.
I think he played that stuff well played, and I think we're going to have a good battle here.
I'm so torn right now between who I think is gonna win between those two. Divine's had two amazing showings in his for the fights. And Tebow's had two distance fights that have gone longer, put in a lot more battle. So I think Divine's road here has been a little easier. Lockhart wasn't as much of a threat at the beginning, I think, for Divine. So we'll see. He might have a little bit of the
Let's get a hit
extra advantage, but they both come off of 2 pretty solid bouts as well. So it's going to be a great final, but I want to see this grudge match to see who's going to walk away with the victory of this one.
And now we are heading on to our second grudge match. A fan favorite. This man does not need much of an introduction. Standing at 6'2", weighing 195 pounds, hailing from the land of the knockout, Justice Haymaker Smoke!
Here comes Haymaker Smoke. Oh, here's some entrance music, guys. Yes, he knows how to get everybody excited. I'm getting into this pretty excited here.
Coming
It's a little
next
long,
to the
too.
ring, this man also needs no introduction. Standing in at 6'3" tall, weighing 205 pounds. From Alberta, Canada, boom, Jawbreaker Gordon!
Well, another Albertan boy. I bet you he's got a truck and it's lifted.
Some of the cool, you get the cool names, and I'm into the cool names, man.
I think I got the most famous one.
Well, we got Jawbreaker versus the Haymaker. Is there going to be a jaw broken, or is it going to be settled with a Haymaker? We'll find out.
Now, coming to the ring. This man can have as many introductions as he does fans.
He's already had an introduction. He's another one. He didn't show up to the first one.
95 pounds from the
Smoke!
Yes! Justice Haymaker
What an intro. Such a good one. At the beginning, he didn't even show up. Now he shows up. A little bit of pump fake. Maybe I was a little bit of his mental game.
Grudge match. So now, we're analyzing as the final awaits us. We're gonna see 2 fresh guys go at it.
Yeah, 2 guys.
Yeah, 2 guys. These aren't combatants in the actual fight itself. They are just 2 fresh guys in a little bit of a grudge match. They're gonna settle it here in what they call the icebox, and I call the Octaring. Both are from Canada. Cornell has a 1-inch or 2-inch reach, and Smoke has 15 pounds on him. Other than that, they're both Canadians. And if you know anything about that, you know that at the end, they're going to say sorry to each other. Win or lose, there's going to go, sorry.
That is our second grudge
Sorry.
match of the evening.
Sorry.
2 one-minute rounds. If we go that far with these 2 combatants, it will go to a 30-second icebreaker. Standing in the red corner, 6'1", 195 pounds, from the land of badass, Justice Haymaker Smoke! Fighting in the blue corner, 6'3", 205 pounds, from Alberta, Canada, boom, Jawbreaker Garnett!
We've been going for about 2 hours and 15 minutes here. If you've been tuning in for this time, thank you very much. I appreciate the support here on this, and hopefully I'm at least keeping you a little bit entertained here of what's going on, and maybe help bring them a couple people to the pay-per-view.
Smoke used to weigh 315 pounds.
Yeah.
That's the dedication to get down to 215.
He fluctuated in weight last summer. He was down, and he went up, put weight on for the second one, and now he says he's in optimal kind of physique. So we'll see how this could be a good fight. This is gonna be
Here goes the start of the grudge match.
we got some length here.
Oh, what a punch. Smoke soccered Cornell right off the beginning. And now he just keeps punching him. Right in the head.
Here we go, boys. We're in for a fight here.
Oh, and then a solid punch right into the chin of Smoke. Blew the bucket off his head.
Not happy about something.
And yeah, he ain't happy. Probably they got punched in the head and the bucket blew off. Oh, this. These boys,
Smoke saying in the corner.
they're both swinging.
But what a start. And Johnny, that's not something you see.
These are
very
the two
often.
boys that have been sitting on the bench the whole game, haven't got any playing time. The coach goes,
Cornell coming fast, get a jab,
you know what to do.
Tempted it, but then
Well, then he
Fresh
did
as
it
can
again.
be.
but he responded back with a haymaker of his own.
He did, and then
So,
A haymaker and a haymaker.
two.
that's got to be tough. To
So they swap solid shots here at the start of this first round. Let's see here. Now the helmet's back on. Referee's going to set them back up. And let's see what they do here.
They're talking now. Oh, just a smoke.
And yeah, look at that smoke just coming in on Cornell.
This is a fight here, boys. Here we
And they're
go.
switching arms now. Cornell with the right. Both are throwing with rights now. Smoke switches to the left and is trying to smash in on some open space, but takes a shot and ends up going down here.
That's what I've always
Cornell
said.
did get one good one in there. So these guys, they're not holding from each other. They're swinging pretty hard, and they're not mind a little switcheroo there when they get tired with the one arm, just start throwing with the other. Oh, and a couple misses, and Smoke misses completely, ends up going down. They get tied up. Hit the ice hard.
John, I'll tell you, you don't see a lot where a guy gets wild in a real fight in front of 15,000 people, right? You'll see it here.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like Smoke is in some discomfort.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if he hurt himself. He swung and missed completely, and his force from his punch pulled his whole body right up and over, and they're just checking on to make sure he's okay.
No, he wants to go, bullshit.
Almost. Cornell almost blew a tire going backwards, and he almost KO'd himself in this battle.
Let's see.
So they're going to get back up to it here, going at each other. Both seem to be all right. Nobody's laboring too much anywhere, so swings, misses. And he comes back up, gets him now. A couple right hands into each other's face. It looks like Smoke moved over to the left, too. That's going to end the first round. That was just a great round all around. I don't know who would win that one, as they both decided that they weren't going to block any punches except for using their faces to block them.
First one that kind of circled in and around the middle.
But hey,
And they were going, as you like it, John, toe-to-toe.
if they're taking them in the face just as squarely as you, it's a battle of endurance.
An icebreaker. So
We got one more round here before we do that.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and look at the replays. It was Smoke's left hand and Cornell's right hand that was doing the damage.
Yeah, it was definitely Smoke has a very valuable left hand. He punches with the right pretty good, but then he switches over to the left and seems to be able to put out just as much power, maybe not as much accuracy out of his left, but has a lot of power coming out of that left side. I don't think Cornell has as strong as a left hand because he seems to be keeping everything dominant to his right hand.
That was right on the button, too.
Wow. These guys have absorbed so much.
Yeah, that may be one of the best rounds of the night, to be quite honest.
Definitely was.
I don't think it's the best round so far tonight, but we'll give it to those judges. Let's go see here as they start round two, and right back in at it. Cornell swings in, but gets grabbed up by Smoke, who's going to start punching away, and a helmet's blown off here. And they haven't stopped it up because the helmet, that's weird, because usually they stop when those helmets come off, but these guys are like, let them go, let them go.
They were told to continue the fight, yeah.
Really?
Until it froze or tied up, then because when they're going toe to toe, you don't want to.
No, you don't want to get in there and get.
Yeah, they're saying they don't want the refs going in when they're right toe-to-toe, I guess. So it's only when they start looking like they're going to fall over that they might pull them from playing. In a solid shot from Smoke. Another shot as he pins him up against the boards.
These boys are in for a war.
Smoke with a couple left hands.
And right now, Smoke's doing everything he can to keep from there being an icebreaker in this one.
Oh, man. Look at the jawbreaker still coming in.
Comes in and Cornell knocks the helmet off of Smoke, but he's still going to keep going, and he drives him into the boards. Refs break it up, and they're going to make Smoke get his helmet again now. As Cornell's nose is bled, and he has himself a nice red mustache. A little bit of a goatee coming in, too.
Back on again, and they're standing in there. The helmets have not come off as much for both these guys, but Bose is loose and it kind of falls.
It's the helmet. The helmets are the real big thing that slow down this sport. I definitely think the sport may need to look at improving the helmets, keeping them locked onto the head, because it's an amazing sport. A little slowed down by the helmets, and nice not to have that. But again, right now, obviously, it's a play of the game. But looking like Cornell's helmet, he has a good 2 inches under his chin with that strap hanging. So any good shot to the head, and that helmet's coming off. Oh, and another hit. Cornell was trying to land some punches. Smoke got him with a good crossover, and then right at the bell. Oh, right at the bell. Smoke landed another good one. They're saying icebreaker. I don't think it is. I think that, no question, Justice Smoke is the one who should be walking away with a victory without an icebreaker. He definitely manhandled Aiden Bo Cornell. They're saying they're going to see one.
Let me tell you something.
They might be what we're getting, but to me, it definitely looks like this one should be over.
I know I was just telling Eric Goddard there, we sit together, and I'm just thinking, man, I love watching. I used to always be the guy out there trying to intimidate.
They're fixing up the contenders here.
And I think with the way Justice is looking, I think he knows it's going 3.
They're preparing for round 3.
Yeah, they're preparing. Are the refs going to call it around 3, or are they going to say it's over with a victor? We'll see.
Nobody in here to have a problem with that at all.
Hey, there's a look at our brackets real quick. Just flashed up there while we're checking out the corners.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to an icebreaker, boys.
Icebreaker it is.
Well, sometimes we know what we're talking about.
So, the judges feel it's pretty even. So right now we're going to see what happens. Like I said, I think Smoke at this point has the victory in hand if he can. Oh, Smoke's done. Smoke's down in the corner, and he's done. It was going to be going on, but it looks like he can't go any further.
I don't know if it's his knee or what's going on. If he's just exhausted.
Aiden Bo Cornell wins the grudge match. Smoke says he's done. He's down, laying down in the stomach in the corner. I think he might have an injury to his body. Not like a head injury or anything, but I think more like a knee or something like that.
I'd be surprised if it's fatigue, John, but I don't know. I'm not sure. There's 2 great friends.
Yes. Now, there's respect right there.
Yeah.
Man, that was a fight.
And
I think right there is the punch of the night, definitely.
Yeah. That's what might have done it, too, even at the end, right?
Yeah. But Justice Smoke came back with his own.
He did.
Yeah.
Smoker had the last 20 seconds of that fight.
I don't know. I think I can agree that might be the fight of the night for me so far. Unless there's one more fight.
Definitely.
I think that's going to.
Was a solid fight.
You know, what was
Cornell gets it again. Just a grudge match, so that neither one moves on to the finals. But
Jawbreaker's throwing the right, and that's what's going to happen.
that's going to go to Cornell.
That was my forte. I loved, when the guy was going to throw his rights, I was going to throw my lefts and try to beat him with a punch, and that's where you get a toe-to-toe fight.
Right.
So that was a beautiful fight. I'm happy I got to witness that.
Excellent fight. 2 strong combatants, as we said before, good friends, but not on the ice. And this was a heck of a fight here.
Yeah,
people watching Cheyenne.
I think he's having problems. I think he's having problems with the knee, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're saying they believe it might be his knee
Well, I guess
that is the injury. He's already got all of his gear off. He's just sitting there up against the boards, down one knee. They're bringing out it looks to be potentially somebody who can medically help with him.
Bo, Jawbreaker, Cornell, and listen, while this is going on, guys, our main 2 combatants in the finals are getting a little bit of a break here.
There
That's
you are.
Ryan Devine and Andre Tebow, and I think Tebow is benefiting more from this.
Yeah, they are getting a little bit of an extra break as it's taking a while.
Minute extra they can get to rest and prepare for the finals.
Yeah, well, that's why it was conditioning so important. If you're going to be trying to go do the 3 fights straight, you need to be in cardio shape.
I don't know what the Smoke is inhaling, but
Well, he's inhaling smoke.
Ian is waiting out there to get the winner, but that fight was called.
yeah, we thought, and it was going to an icebreaker, but Justice Smoke could not continue.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I got legendary heavyweight champ here, Scott Parker, sitting beside me, and he's looking over me, and he's giving me the nod. He says that was the fight of the night. So I think if he's saying that, I got a lot of respect for Scott Parker. He's definitely, he knows what he's doing out there, and he said, he looked at me, gave me the nod. He says that was the fight of the night.
But a few loose puck
Well, they're
battles
saying
with
that
Scott
was the
Parker.
fight of the night, so what do I know?
If I could say
What
whatever
do I know? A whole lot of nothing, apparently.
Smoke
Good
over and
job,
over.
Good
Looks
job of these guys.
better.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about hockey fight. Look at that. Guys that just went to war out there hugging, congratulating each other. And a big thing last night. Myself, Scott Parker, and Eric Goddard went out for supper.
They
So.
just spiked their beer. They're giving each other a beer. He spiked it on his skate to open it up, and then chugged it.
Oh, apparently they're gonna chug some beers out in the Octa rink. Huh.
That's a new one.
We see it all at Ice Wars, don't we?
After you're done a good long fight in the Octa rink,
Wow.
have
that replay was
yourself a
cool.
beer.
Justice lifted up his leg, bashed the beer can against it, and shot
Coors
the
Light.
shooter.
The Octa rink is as
That
cold
was a
as our
well-deserved drink
mountains.
for them.
I don't know. I'm just working with some things here, guys.
That was. We're going to send it up here.
Let's
You
kinda
guys
do
get
the,
breather. We're waiting for our ring announcer, Rick
The
Howard.
ring announcer here to give the winner.
Let's give a hand for these two warriors!
Woo!
The ruling on this fight was a stoppage. At the end of the second, fighter could not continue for the icebreaker. Winner by TKO, Bo Jawbreaker!
No.
Cornet!
Haymakers were thrown, but the jaw was broken. Jawbreaker wins this one. And the grudge
A lot of
match.
disappointment there by Justice.
is
but,
over.
You can tell he's really disappointed, but
And now we come.
he stood his ground.
Oh, what a fight you had tonight. You rushed over. You flew across the arena and punched him right in the face. Was that planned or was that just spontaneous?
We're gonna have the finalist here.
I'd like to dedicate this win to Big Ed for making me bull tough in the scrapyard. I'd also like to wish Quinn Garrison a happy birthday.
Awesome, man. You had an amazing performance tonight against a super tough opponent. What's your plans now? Do you want to come back? Do you want to get in the tournament? What's your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna go get my degree and fight when I can.
There you go. Awesome.
Cornell's going for his
Ladies
degree,
gentlemen, give it
and
up
will
for
fight
Bo
when he can.
Cornell. Great job.
Not fight when I can, and then sometimes get my degree.
Definitely smart kid.
No doubt a smart guy. He's got a good future no matter what he does. Both these guys do.
Hey, boys, let's take a look at how we got to where we are.
They're gonna give us a little recap here of the
Fight left in the evening. That means that to get
quarters,
there,
semis,
we
and
have to
now
fight
the lead up here to the
Where's that
final.
bracket at?
And then they're gonna be coming back
We're gonna be crowning somebody
after they're done that and setting up this final here between Ryan Devine and Andre Tebow for the Ice Wars Wyoming. And this is from Cheyenne, Wyoming at the Outlaw Saloon. I don't go in the U.S. too often, so I probably won't. And definitely haven't been to Wyoming, so probably won't ever be there myself. But hey, if you're in that area, check it out. If not, check out Live One and get your pay-per-view
Until he kind of found
so you can
the
take a
groove
look
out
at
of
this
it.
great event.
I mean, silky smooth, John, through 2 fights.
I'm super glad I invested the money on a ticket so I could watch this and create a little bit of content for you guys here with my channel. It's the off season. It's slow time.
Never count the small guy out, but
Hey,
Ryan was very
I got
impressive
word.
as well.
training
was.
camp starts
These are
up
two guys that have both
in
played
August,
professional
end
hockey,
August. So
it kind of-
I'll be getting back into the swing of things here,
Let's find out
trying to
who's gonna
bring
be
some
king of
really
the
great
ring. Let's get it up
coverage
for Rick.
and promotion of the girls game
Ladies and
with the
gentlemen,
OWHA U22
has
Elite,
arrived.
the Kingston Junior team. They're a great group of girls.
We
And we're
have
gonna
seen
be.
the
They don't
round
drop the
robin
minutes like this
come
that much,
to the
or ever really, but
absolute
it's
final.
great hockey, and I like covering it. So hopefully
Please put
you'll
your
keep an eye
hands
on Balderson's
together
Hockey Nation.
as
Tune
we
in.
Welcome to the ring for the main event.
It's the main event.
For the heavyweight king of the ring crown, fighting out of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, his third fight of the evening. 6'5", 235 pounds, Ryan the Broad Street Bully Evans.
The Broad Street Bullies already built up a fan base in 2 short
Yeah,
months.
the Broad Street Bully has had 2 pretty solid fights. I'm sure if you're checking this out for the first time and don't really know anybody, you're gonna be rooting him on. He's done a great job. But then again, too, if you're from Quebec, I know who you're cheering for, Andre Thibault. But he'll be on his way in a minute. Right now, Broad Street Bully coming out. Ryan Devine, third fight, had 2 big ones. He beat Lockhart
Entering his
in the
third
first
fight of the night.
fight,
He
then
came
took on
in
a
here
fresh
and made
Corey
his
Allen
debut, and now he
and
is a
beat him.
fan favorite. Fighting out of La Quebec, Canada, 6', 227 pounds, Andre Thibault.
Andre Thibault on the way. No nickname. Call him the Frozen French Fist. He's on the way. When you get hit by Andre Thibault, it feels like an ice block. The Frozen French Fist.
Yeah, a lot of differences too. Ryan Devine has just been silky smooth, as I said to John Moraski.
Yeah, this is going to be a solid fight between these two. So, Devine has 5 inches of height, so he's got the reach. He's also got an extra 8 pounds of weight.
2-0. So somebody's
So we'll see.
This battle is
And neither combatant's lost, so one's going to be a winner, one's going to be the loser. The winner is going to go 3-0 for King of the Ring. Who's it going to be?
Judges is judged, scored at ringside by Janelle Mellish, Joe Mason, and Mark Brown. This main event is sanctioned by the Wyoming Combat Sports Commissioner, Brian Pedersen. Our referees in control of the action. For this main event, Avery Listen and Joshua Baker. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Fighting out of the red corner. 6'5", with a 2-0.
Did you hear him getting excited? The red corner, Ryan Devine.
235 pounds out of the fighting city of Philadelphia. Ryan, the Broad Street Bully Devine.
And the blue
A
corner.
man who has crawled and punched his way to your heart. 6', 227 pounds. Fighting out of La Quebec, Canada. Andre Thibault. Referees, bring your fighters to the middle. Are you ready?
Oh, everybody's ready.
Hey, once we get to this final, man, got to shout out again to Brian Pedersen,
It's
man. That did such
time.
a great job here in this Wyoming commission, and it allows us to be up here.
It's
Great crew, people.
time.
Really helping us. We've had good
I don't know.
support
Let's
here.
do
It's
this.
been a great call. A lot lot of fun, and it won't get any funner than this last one. No.
All
Ladies and
comes down to
gentlemen,
this.
is the main event
Winner takes
of the
all.
evening.
Who's
So,
going to win Ice Wars? Number 3, Outlaw Enforcers from Cheyenne, Wyoming. And they're off.
See if he stays at that distance.
Oh, a couple solid punches, 3 punches. And Thibault goes down hard.
Right back up.
Bro, Ryan is too smooth with it, man. I like his style.
And you know what about it, too?
Oh, another uppercut takes Thibault off his feet.
Divine.
And he goes down. The rest are checking with him. He's still down. It's
That was incredible.
over, I think. They just waved. Thibault has been knocked out in the first round to the point where he says he's done.
Get the mouthpiece.
He needs a better mouthpiece. Buy this. He needs to
Wow.
buy this get himself a better
Played all
mouthpiece.
those years in Philly, and all I got was a mouthpiece.
That uppercut that took him off his feet is what ends the king of the rink competition. It's not going to go 2 rounds. It's going to be over in 1.
When you looked at that, going into that fight, I was leaning toward Divine just because of how he got there. And a lot of times when you get to a fight,
He pulled himself out, which is leading me to believe he might be seeing stars, and that's why he pulled himself out straight to the face.
This was just
A couple, 2, 3 solid punches, and then
Finish by Ryan.
the finish one directly into the chin, off the feet, and right immediately you see Thibault waving his arm.
Incredible. What we just watched, we haven't seen anybody in the previous tournaments go through it with ease like this. And I don't care who fought before, this guy would have stood in there no matter what.
And the victor.
Listen, 6'5", 235, that might be the spot. You know, you're not 260, you're not carrying 270.
Nobody used leverage like him in this fight.
Yeah.
He understood his length.
That is it.
Absolutely.
That's how it's going to end.
People for 3
What
straight fights and
I was wondering if they were going to be able to get one out,
Punches where your power's at.
finish it off before the bells went, and they were able to.
Extension when
It's
he's
a
throwing those bombs. There was a left
It's a
hook there.
technical knockout. It wasn't just a straight KO, but enough that was it.
Once again, Outlaw Saloon, put your hands together! Tonight was absolutely a display of Ice Warriors. But there can be only one winner, and the winner of the King of the Rink is... Winner by knockout, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Broad Street Bully, Ryan Devo!
Better look out for this kid.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Took it all the way to the final. Finished him off before the first 60 seconds bell could go.
You know what's funny too? Talking this morning,
The
he
Broad
went there
Street
late,
Bully.
and all he could do was smile. Like
Ice Wars 3 Outlaw Enforcer, King of the Rink.
Man, you were too smooth, too technical, too quick out there. Every fight you got better. The first fight you were breathing so hard, second fight not that much. Now you're not even breathing out of your mouth, man.
He's not breathing.
You
Oh,
looked
just out of his
incredible
mouth.
tonight. How does it feel to be the champion of the heavyweight division at Ice War?
Thank you for the support on the commentary, Cody.
You can be as confident as you want going in. I mean, when you're out here, it's different. When you're playing minor leagues, you see fear in other guys' eyes. Out here, these guys are warriors. So to give you guys, I'll give you some. Don't worry. But I gotta give each one of these guys credits. These guys are all warriors. For you guys doing this multiple times, this is no joke. So appreciate you guys welcoming in the Ice Wars family, and maybe we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, well, Ryan, you not only won the championship, but you won knockout of the night and fight of the night your first fight. Yeah.
Fight of the night, yeah. That one,
Chris Lockhart,
that Bo Cornell and Smoke one was a good fight, but that first one against Lockhart was a beating of a fight.
Keep coming back, buddy.
He kept coming back for more punches. Yes.
Champion, man. Who do you want to thank who's helped get you where you're at today?
the coaches that have brought me in, not just to be a fighter and let me work on my hockey game, and those fighting instincts come, but I got to thank all the coaches that have let me play at the highest levels possible. Clarky, and everyone along the way, juniors, college, you can thank everyone, but I appreciate those coaches and the guys that got me in shape. My boxing coach slapping with noodles. You'll learn quick.
Well, Ryan, you looked in incredible shape tonight. Thank you to everyone who came out. And his missus is going to crown him right now. You are a great champion. You're going to be very, very
They're going to be crowning him here. He's got a crown. That's awesome. They give him a crown for the championship.
Ladies
They're going to
and
put
gentlemen,
that
give it up
King's
for
crown on him.
The Broad Street Bully.
The Broad Street Bully, the winner of Ice Wars #3 Outlaw Enforcers. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, the event took place at the Outlaw Studio in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and there's great competitors for this. Couple great grudge matches. If you have not seen these events before, never seen Ice Wars, and you're just tuning in for me, then I hope you enjoyed it. I liked it. I'll definitely invest money again in a ticket to watch another event. It's amazing. It's worth it. Again, I had to watch it on my TV. You can watch it on your cell phone. You can watch it on your tablets, whatever you want. It was great. Really hope you enjoyed it. Winner, Ryan Devine, king of the rink. Finished it off in a great fashion. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on Ballers and Hockey Nation. We're going to be coming back here very soon. End of August, I believe. We're going to be starting to come with some content maybe into early September. So keep an eye out for